Yeah, the
So look,
Phoenix.
they call me, right? They always call Ern because he just come from our state. Yo, ask me, can he do this? Ask me, can he do? I said, yo, yeah, I can do all that, but Ern, yo, start telling them OGs, make sure they fucking speak up when niggas be bringing my name up in the hood. Like, let's start getting some clarification about who is who. Niggas just ain't gonna flip on me and then everybody gonna go quiet. And then when it's time for me to support, Meek support, no, own up to that shit so we can move forward and shit motherfuckers can come together and people can get money so our neighborhoods won't stay the same way. We won't have 500 murders and niggas on Percocets with no money in their pocket all day. I know the way to help. At least I don't gotta help 100 people. If I can help 1 or 2 people, I'm cool with that. That's my legacy. What I want my legacy to be. Nobody can tell me don't do that. I'm just telling y'all. I started the room. I wanted to hear what the people had to say. It ain't for no Meek Mill pity. I can handle it. I
Do
just
you want
came
to
from
take some
23
time?
and 1 by myself as a millionaire. This ain't about me. It's about the people we talking about. It's a town hall.
You want to like speak to actual like independent Philly artists at this moment though? Like I feel like
Hold
just
on.
from their
Say
perspective.
something. Like you can't help nobody that ain't
You
helping
gotta
they
be from
fucking
Philly
self.
to understand what I'm talking
Hold,
about, y'all.
hold
Like
on.
it's a
Let
big
me
thing going on, and nobody not
No,
really
you got to
addressing it
hold
answer
because
on.
the
people don't
shit
want to offend each other.
that's
Hold on.
circulating
Let me
about you.
say
Like,
this though, Meek. Let me say this, right? You can't help nobody that don't want to be helped, man. That ain't helping they fucking self, man. At one time,
And I
Wallo
and I
came
and I
home.
never said that. I never
No, no,
said I
no,
want to
no.
help
Listen,
nobody
listen,
that won't
listen,
want to
listen.
help themselves.
I'm just talking for Philly artists, from Philly artist standpoint, because everybody be looking for help. Everybody be looking for a repost. Everybody be looking for this. Man, I remember Wallo came home, nigga. He was the bid at first. Everybody was making fucking fun of him. Everybody thought he was crazy. Everybody thought he lost his fucking mind. But he just put that fucking work in, and then when the millions came through, everybody jumped on his dick. So what I'm saying is, put the fucking work in, man. Stop making up excuses, man. All you niggas be saying you rap, and I go to your fucking page, you ain't rapping. You taking pictures on other fucking niggas' cars like you already made it, nigga. One thing about motherfuckers, they want to see you glow up, man. They want to see you come from nothing. They love to see Meek Mills come from them raggedy motherfucking braids to that phantom, nigga, because they enjoy this glow up. You niggas be out here trying to front like you already made it and your jeans dirty, nigga. Just make hot music, nigga. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. Put the work in. And then you ain't got to worry about no nigga blessing you, because God gonna bless you. God gonna open that motherfucking door for you. But niggas don't be wanting to put that work in. Ain't nobody gonna notice you until you make them notice you, nigga. And until you make them notice you, don't want no fucking posts, no reposts, no likes, no fame. None of these bitches to suck your dick for you to sign none of their titties or none of that, nigga. You motherfuckers be wanting shit and you ain't putting no fucking work in. What your resume look like? What your proof of concept look like? Oh, it don't look like shit where you ain't got shit coming, nigga. That's how the game go. This nigga on the phone didn't ask for no fucking handouts. He put in Flamers 1, Flamers 2, Flamers 2.5, probably Flamers 7, all kinds of shit. He put his hustle in. I put my fucking hustle in. Wallo put his hustle in. P&B Rock put his hustle in. 21 Savage put his hustle in. That's why these niggas made it, man. That's why these niggas can sit back with their motherfucking feet up in the bad bitch,
Yeah,
smoking the
this the
best
type of
weed
conversation
and
I was looking
motherfucking
for, Gillie.
Tula, man.
Somebody to really be real and tell niggas what's really going on out here. Like it's getting really bad, and our community getting left so far behind the 8 ball that we're never going to catch up mentally
I'm gonna say this.
to an educational level to be able to create success. And that's what this conversation was
I'm
about.
gonna
I
say
appreciate
this.
what you just said, Billy.
I'm gonna say this. Is Wallow. I sat in that motherfucking prison for 20 years, and I always got to throw that out there because I'm letting people know I gave everybody that's on this motherfucking call, everybody that's that live in our county, I gave motherfuckers a 20-year head start. When I was in the child line, you was out here with a phone and you could have did whatever you wanted to do. Motherfuckers be playing
Facts.
games. Motherfuckers be playing games, and I'm gonna say this: you got the motherfucking world in your pocket. This motherfucking cell phone is my bitch, and I pimp her every motherfucking day. I ain't wait for nobody. It was times when I first came home, Gil be like, cuz, come get. I'll be like, cuz, I gotta get to the ground, man. I'll be over there. I get to you, cuz. I gotta put some work in, man. Everybody that know me, I turned them down. Mika motherfucking tell you. I turned him down 50 times. Wow, I'm having a party here. Wow, come here. Nigga, I don't party, nigga.
Fact though.
I don't fucking party, nigga. I'm trying to get some money. I'm fucking living in my grandma's middle room on a fucking twin size bed. Shout out to my grandma. And that's what she bought for me. She just didn't know that it was the same size as a prison bed, but I was rocking in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you something. I got up every day. They said Wallo trip. I wore Vans and I got my clothes from American Eagle because that's where my bankroll could stand.
You know, they said you was tripping when you put the ketchup on your head.
Yeah.
And
They said
I reposted that too.
No, that's cool. They said I was tripping and all that, but people, people was
put ketchup on that bald ass head like that.
Listen.
He wasn't that ass nigga, Meek.
Listen, the funny thing about it, right? The funny thing about it.
Hey, y'all niggas shut up, man. Y'all niggas shut up.
The funny thing about it was this. It was funny. It was laughing. But I understand marketing. If they ain't talking, you ain't working. I don't give a fuck who talking. If you notice, I don't get upset. I don't care if you're talking good or you're talking bad, as long as you got my motherfucking brand in your mouth. As long as you telling people and you giving me free marketing. Haters is your marketing team. Let them work. I looked at my city and I said, damn, my city is too motherfucking cool to win. Everybody used the word Dickie, everybody used the Joe or this nigga that, they this, that, third. Like they laugh at me. The whole time they was laughing at me. Let me give y'all a news flash. Go in my grandma's middle room every day, and I used to be just laughing in there. My grandma used to say, nigga, what you laughing at? You went crazy. I said, no, Nanny, I'm laughing at them. Y'all laughing at me. I'm laughing at y'all because the same time when y'all think I'm crazy, when anybody that's on this line, when motherfuckers think you crazy, that means you got time to keep getting strong in your craft. Because when black people, they only going, listen, I'm gonna say this. We come from a place where everybody do what everybody do, and I ain't a fucking body. That's why I'm where I'm the fuck at. That's why right now, as I'm talking on this, I got a motherfucking boss motherfucking bitch laying on my motherfucking chest. And I could go any motherfucking way I want to. I could connect with anybody I want to connect with. And when I walk in motherfucking office, corporations, corporate America, billion-dollar companies, I throw my motherfucking, I throw my feet on the motherfucking counter and I talk heavy because I got proof of concept and they want to do business with me. You know why? Because I was a nigga that was smart enough not to want to be cool. We got to stop being so motherfucking cool in the motherfucking hood and chasing a bunch of bullshit. I said, no, I'm going where the brands is going to pay me. But Vans want to play games, they ain't want to give me no money. Fuck you then. I ain't going to wear no Vans no more. Adidas, what's up? I deal with brands that's going to, decorate the interiors of my bank account. And I be trying to tell motherfuckers, you motherfuckers out there saying you creators, stop being so fucking cool. When you say you do music, make sure your shit right. Make sure you got your motherfucking proof of concept, but make sure you got your infrastructure. Make sure you got your LLC. Make sure you got an attorney that can read them contracts. Make sure you fucking Spotify up. You fucking Shopify with your merch and you fucking Apple up. Stop telling me you hot. No, you don't tell me you hot. The motherfuckers that you need to know you hot is Tuma, called Cherry, Ebro. You see what I'm saying? The motherfuckers is running these fucking platforms. And the best thing that I can tell you, get your ass on a platform. Stop worrying about shit that don't matter. You better get your ass on the stage, because one thing about the stage is going to be here when we dead and gone. That talent you got, stop thinking that your talent is bigger than the fucking stage. You got to get on the stage in order for people to know what you got going on in order to shake out this motherfucker. We ain't got that much time. I don't have that much time. I can tell you that. I'm 41 years old. I don't know how long I'm going to be on this planet. I live every day like it's my last day on this planet, and I put my motherfucking hustle out there, and I'm building my brand every day. By the time today, there's some people that can vouch on this I talk to. By 10 o'clock today, I finished a photo shoot. I finished a commercial for my new show I got coming out. I did a bunch of shit. A bunch of you motherfuckers were sleeping, but you talking about you want somebody to win. Ain't nobody holding no motherfucking body hand out here.
Yeah,
ain't nobody got time.
You
ain't
can't
nobody
say like niggas be like, yeah, when I get $1 million, I'm gonna put everybody on. No, you have to actually go get $1 million and do that shit. You can't be in the hood talking about when I get a gun, I'm gonna slide. No, if niggas spinning your block, you got to slide. You can't say what you about to do or what you would do in that situation. You have to actually complete those missions and get to that level and then do that. Like, we don't live up. A lot of people say when they get to jail, when it's time to go in front of them people, they ain't gonna tell. But when they get in front of them people, you have to deal with that situation at that time in advance past that test. And a lot of people, when I hear people saying that, like, if I was in position, or like, I might hear one of my homies that I hang around say that, like, when I get on, I'm gonna put the whole team on. I'm like, that's like, what did that mean? Am I not trying to put the team on? I just paid $45,000 for a jet, took my whole team around the world twice. Fuck the money I gave up.
And $1 million ain't $1 million motherfucking dollars. Tax man hit that shit all up.
Niggas take
It don't
advantage of
matter
their
if it
opportunity.
was though. Like if a guy like look, T.I. I never was signed to T.I. Charlie Mack made that up. I was acting like I was signed. I was just happy he was saying he was signed to me so I could get the fuck out of Philly. He let me come to California, drove his Rolls Royce one time. That's all he had to do for me. I came back. I came back to Gillie and I'm in the studio. I was talking about that. I be out in Cali eating on shrimp and broccoli. I was talking some Cali shit. I just came home. That was my motivation right there. That's all I needed. If niggas ain't built like me, just say that. And I tone this shit down so niggas can get some money. I don't know what niggas be trying to say. Cause I'm still going right now. My studio session ain't even start. It's 2:00 in the morning. I got a flight at 6 in the morning. My session ain't even start. I'm M'd up. Niggas still ain't hustling harder than the niggas that's up hustling, but they complaining. It's time for Philadelphia to readjust our hustle. Like, what's going on? Is that not the case?
And a lot of people.
Yeah, this shit really not hard, man.
Yeah, niggas sound like bitches to me. Like, and I ain't talking about nobody specific in here. I'm talking about when niggas create the manipulation image of that it's supposed to be 2 sweet people doing something for them. That's manipulation to turn people against people. I just dealt with that with my family of if I buy, like I even tell my family, don't even post my gifts when I buy it because it's the next person trying to manipulate the next person to why they ain't get the best out of the situation. Like it's getting sickening to the point where black people is going. I'm hanging around all types of shit. I'm gonna pull a couple people up with me. I ain't gonna let motherfuckers just be having no information and you close to me and I can pull you up. I'm gonna let you know. I ain't gonna jump out the boat for you, but I'm gonna throw you a little rope and we're gonna keep it pushing. If you grab that bitch, you grab it. And I'm just here today to give motherfuckers the information. Yo, stop fucking complaining and crying. Turn that shit up. It's 2 a.m., man. We still in the studio, man. We ain't even hit the button yet. Crew's working from New York. I'm in motherfucking Atlanta. We still going up, putting it in. His baby in the house sleep, my baby in the house sleep, and we turning up.
Hey, let me just say this.
The one thing I can
It
say,
don't matter how much money you get, right? Don't matter how much money you get. Wallo will tell you. We could get $100 million. A nigga is not going to be around us unless you got a fucking job, unless you play a fucking role. Because guess what? I don't do hang around niggas. What you around for? I don't need no professional blunt motherfucking rollers. I'm cool, my nigga. I roll my own shit up. So if a nigga's around, he gonna play a role. B-Rock, you are cameraman. Okay, you make sure everything. Nick, you upload our shit to YouTube. Josh, you handle all the motherfucking $1 million
Gillie,
worth
man,
of
in real life, man, like we so organized, we turn hitters to cameraman. He's nigga used to be a hitter, now he a cameraman. He trying to change his life.
Because
Yo, bro, pick that camera up, bro. This joint 5,500. Right here, you can shoot videos for 5,000. You don't gotta sell no coke no more. Right here, all you gotta do is learn how to use this one app right here. You can do this.
Right. But at the end of the day, what niggas want to do is, so a lot of niggas want to be hang around niggas. You hang around, you meet all these motherfuckers, all these important motherfuckers.
We need to clarify the hang around niggas too and get them niggas out the fucking way.
Right. But you don't make no connections. You don't make no connections. You done met every motherfucking body you could possibly meet, but you don't make no motherfucking connections. You done been around niggas that got $1 trillion fucking dollars and you couldn't get 50 fucking cent out of them. So it's like
it's called dick pulling, man.
So I think at the same time, that people got to realize that today's what's going on in the music industry for Philadelphia. It's a lot of young motherfuckers that's really in position, and niggas ain't got to go through the shit that was went before with all the the hating ass old heads and all that shit. But look at them now. They broke. They not around. They not relevant, and they don't got nothing to do with what's going on.
I'm still cool with some of them niggas. I ain't calling them old heads broke.
No,
niggas.
I'm cool with a lot of them too. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of names that keep getting mentioned at the same time. There's a lot of niggas that's in position. That's A&Rs. There's a lot of niggas that got artists signed. There's a lot of niggas
let Karen go next to after you.
Go ahead.
There's a lot of niggas that got signed. You feel what I'm saying? That young cats got signed in the city. So all I'm saying is that it's no different than I mentioned. I don't even know majority of these rappers, but I mention them in them buildings. I mention I'm good with them top people that run them buildings, and I let them know like, yo, because I want everybody in the city to have situations. You feel what I'm saying? Because the more people in the city that's connected outside the city, it make the city better. But a lot of people be complaining about a lot of shit and worrying about the wrong situations when at the end of the day, another thing is y'all niggas gotta get out the city and move around. Because you got the internet.
When y'all say that, like y'all say y'all want everybody to make it. Let's talk about the basis of the real shit. What I'm talking about is like helping niggas Get out the fucking hood, make $200,000-$300,000, take your kid out that neighborhood and put them in a better school so they can think better and grow and not be ignorant as we was, niggas that ain't making it past the 11th grade, niggas that don't know how to speak in a room with when other cultures come in the room and shit like that to even be able to chase opportunity. I don't give a fuck about seeing everybody. I'm from the mud. I was locked up, man. I was down. My bell was 95 fucking hundred. My mom had to sell dinners. I ain't complained not fucking once. I made a rap about it and kept going. My goal ain't to put the world on. That's not my mission. I'm talking about if we gonna help and then we all in here, we all saying we smart. How the fuck we gonna leave the whole neighborhood miseducated niggas thinking that they supposed to be a millionaire, but they ain't putting $10 worth of work? That mean we got a business. I'm here to connect the disconnection. You got niggas that think they deserve $1 million. They ain't putting $15 worth of work. And it's becoming a large number, a large group. And a lot of y'all know that it's a real large group of people in our neighborhood that's losing sight. And we're becoming like a city that's far, far behind on every tip.
Hey, Meek, but let me say this though, bro. I
Hey,
feel
let
you on
Karen go,
that.
y'all. Let Karen go, Pat. Carl.
All right, cool. I'm sorry, Karen.
So to go back to the premise of why you kind of started this group is I brought a few people up from like Kim from Audio Mac, Breeze, who is also an artist, actress, Wayne, who works with Kevin and Swizz, Drama's up here as well. And to just go back to figuring out ways and synergies to help upcoming artists and not just look for the quote unquote natural handout.
No, because they do a manipulation thing in our neighborhood. Like Swizz Beatz is in here. Me and AR Ad was beefing. The whole hood was saying that I was trying to stop AR Ad from getting signed. Swizz, I know you're not here to speak, but can you say every time that I spoke on Ad what we used to talk about? I didn't even tell you when we first was beefing. I just was still talking good about him the whole. Can you explain if you hear me about what I was saying? Like our last conversations about Ad, the last thing. And I know you don't want to talk in here.
Nah. I'm
This
cool with
above your
talking.
zone though, King. Just say it. This like I know
Nah.
you tell me you
It's
don't
not.
like talking in Clubhouse, really.
Nah, I don't like talking fake shit in Clubhouse. Like them other chats sometimes, people get on here and start like being a different character. That's the part I don't like. But
Yeah,
as
that's what
far
it
as you
is.
and Ab,
Like,
that was your personal thing. I was encouraging both sides to do the right thing, and y'all did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? That part was amazing.
and before we start beefing, I'm speaking of music. Me and him, like the way I used to speak to you on my brother, a nigga I fuck with. Like, how did I used to talk to you about him, and how did he used to talk to you about me? Other niggas became in between of a manipulation. Me and him never had a problem. Other people,
Nah, it was all love. But the thing from this whole thing is that the bigger problem is we really don't fuck with each other as people, and that's the biggest problem. You understand?
facts.
We
That's
fuck.
what I'm trying
We
to get
fuck.
to the bottom of,
We
Swizz.
we mess with other people that don't look like us because we feel that there's still a discovery there, and we already know that that person next to us or that we grew up with gonna bite our back out. But I just see that. I just know, like, we talk this togetherness, but get us all in a room, and in an hour we gonna see that non-togetherness. And I just feel like just from the years and years I've been in this since 17, I'm 42 now. I see us not fucking with each other, with money, without money, and the only time we fucking with each other is somebody got something to offer. You know what I'm
Opportunity.
saying? We not calling somebody on a Wednesday, how you doing? We not checking on nobody, whether they on the block or whether, somebody in their house or whatever. We just want what we want from that person, but then we want all this respect back. So we got to start being the change that we want. Because I hear all these conversations all the time, but I know we put all these people in a room, everybody gonna have some type of hatred problem. And I feel like we got to get over the hatred problem. I dealt with that in my hood. Everybody deal with that in their hood. But we in control of that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody not gonna be likable because it's a lot of fakeness out here that you got to navigate through. But I just learned to have a little bit more patience with our people and with our brothers and with our sisters because we ain't perfect either. Fuck money. Money can't make you real. Money can't make you honorable. Money can't make you loyal. That's something that you just got to be born with and cut from. And that's the real survival. My money has never really saved me. It was my instance in life. It was, me having protocol of OGs and real serious people that I had to answer to as well. You understand? Those are the different things. Having that protocol and having respect. That's what got me to where I'm at today, to where I can move freely. I could do what I want. It ain't because of no tough guy shit. It ain't because of no money shit. It's because of respect. Everybody that's on this call, if you know me, if you seen me, it's respect. It ain't never been about the money. The money is just something that gets you by to do nice things that you want to do, but the respect gonna last longer than the money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have no hit records out some many years, but still move like it because it's the respect. You understand? And that's what we gotta have more of with each other. We gotta have more respect, we gotta have more patience, and we gotta develop more love. And then those other things, they're gonna flow naturally. People dealing with real serious problems. So a person might not love themselves. They damn sure not gonna love you. So we gotta have some patience for that person because we don't know what people really going through. You know what I'm saying? Just the same patience we're gonna have for that white man in the suit, dicking us out of all this fucking money, dicking us out of all our contracts. We have patience with them motherfuckers. We gotta have that
But
same
gonna spin a
patience with our
block.
own
They
culture.
gonna spin a block on their own kind for a tweet. You hear me?
Yeah,
Hey,
They
yeah.
wait.
We
gonna
just gotta
spin
have
on you.
more patience
It's a
and love.
quote. Hold on, wait. It's a quote that I say about situations like this because Swiss, I agree with everything that you just said. But the true thing about success, money, being a millionaire, is it's not God gonna. It's two things. God gonna bless you with the things that you're ready for, not the things that you want, and also the true test of getting success isn't can you obtain success, but can you stand the test of time to gain the success that you want. And that's like the true hardest part about it is how much longer do I have to wait to be a millionaire? How much longer do I have to wait to be successful? And a lot of people forget that. And some people have been through so much that they get tired of waiting and they feel like, yeah, that's really it. I don't want
Yeah,
to
and
get no
that's
money.
a fact. You definitely got to put your 10,000 hours in anything that you want to be successful. Just know that part. You got to put. That's the one thing that you can't skip. You can't skip that work time. You can't skip that workload. I haven't seen it yet. And those that thought they skipped it, they seen it came back on them. You understand? You got to really put that work in. Like when I was sleeping on the floors with millions in my bank, getting rug marks on all that on my face from sleeping on the floors in the studios and things like that. I still work today like I have nothing. Your hustle is your hustle. That's just something that you just got to get up and just do. With once again, with money or without money, you still gonna have to put something in front of that table. So the hustle is instinctual,
Hey,
and
hey,
you know,
I want I want to piggyback off what Swift's saying. Even when he used it, he said respect. I think that when we think about what we doing in the hood in the communities, we got to change the shit that we give our respect to because that equate to the mindset too. Like if it's going to be a mindset shift, then we got to put more energy into other things to respect. But if we respecting a motherfucker that's going to slide on somebody for tweeting some shit, that's why they gonna do it. You know what I mean? We low key giving them energy that they want to keep doing the shit that we don't want them to do. So it's like we almost contradicting ourselves with our energy by what we say is respectable, but we should respect the honorable things. Like you know what I mean? Too many people become entitled because nobody respecting the grind. You know what I mean? What I hear from everybody conversation from what Meek saying, from what Swizz is saying is like these niggas they had humility. They're like, yo, we got to grind. We understand that this shit not gonna be handed to us. We understand that everybody that the niggas that respect each other respect the ground. We know that none of this shit is handed to you. You know that you're not just gonna wake up and you gotta understand how to recognize opportunity. And like opportunities, they come, but you gotta know what to do with them. And if you get a motherfucker can't put you on, a motherfucker could put you in front of an opportunity. A nigga could walk you in a room, but he can't keep you in that room. The shit that you do, the relationship that you built, and the way you execute on opportunity is how you gonna stay in that room. But if we don't
facts.
respect the grind at all, you gotta look at it like this. Nobody gonna respect you at the top of the hill if you got drove up there. You're not even gonna respect it. The shit feel way better when you climb. That's not to say that your route got to be hard because it could be a motherfucker telling you which way to climb, but you still got to put the work in. And that's what's consistent upon what everybody is saying. We got to change what we respect. I don't give my respect to nobody that's slide. Anybody can do that shit. That shit is nothing. But the motherfuckers that's grinding, the niggas that's millionaires that did what they had to do, that capitalized on opportunity, you know what I mean? That's the shit that we respect. The one that's giving back, that's educating, that's putting people in front of information that's life changing. Because when you change your mindset, you change your life. And if you don't have that mindset, then you need to develop it. But thinking a motherfucker's supposed to just give you something, that shit not gonna happen. And while y'all resenting people that's not giving y'all what y'all feel like y'all owed, that shit is sickening, because at the end of the day, we not even owed the next day on the planet. Like, we not, tomorrow not even promised. So to think that somebody's supposed to owe you something and do something for you, it is mind-boggling. But like I said, for the people that is up here, that is grinding, make motherfuckers know that they got y'all respect the grind. If they want y'all attention, if they want y'all support, they want y'all backing, they got to work, because that's what's going to get y'all respect, not nothing else. So that's just what I wanted to piggyback off with Swift is saying when he say about respect.
Hey Wolf, man,
This some shit, Wolf.
Hey Wolf, you
Wolf.
absolutely right, cuz. But the truth of the matter is the Swiss point. That's when we treat each other we don't treat each other relationally, man. Everything transactional. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, it's always about our friendships are predicated about what you could do. You know what I'm saying, for me versus, you know what I mean, what I could do for you as well. It's not about the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I really care. That's why, honestly, man, a lot of our pro-blackness or our alleged professed pro-blackness is a huge false sense, you know what I'm saying, that we continue to perpetuate to people right now. And I'll be real with you. This is what I was saying to Meek, like, you know what I mean, earlier. But like, bro, honestly, man, these people don't deserve a response, man. And they do it because they anticipate a response.
So Pastor, listen,
like that's
this,
just
right? Let
listen,
me say
no,
something.
that's just a different conversation. Like, bro, I'm wild, bro. I've been in jail
No,
4
I feel you.
times.
No,
Like, listen,
I
let me
feel
tell
you though.
Like, look, niggas be telling me like, yo, Jay, Meek be like Jay. I be like, yo, Jay ain't used to sleep with his banger on State Road. He ain't have to go to the penitentiary. So like, my mind, I love Jay. I want to follow his routes, but my mind a little bit more different. Like, I'm a little bit more wild. I just came from the penitentiary. Like,
Bro,
I just seen.
listen,
Though, hold up, listen, bro. I just seen Nipsey get gunned down on camera. I just seen Vaughn get gunned down. My mind is just it's a little wild, bro. It's just that's what it is. I'm a smart man. I know not to cross boundaries, but that's like a later conversation. That's like a therapy type shit. I'm talking about this shit that we talking, that shit Wolf talking, and that shit Swizz talking to teach people how to get ahead in life. So we don't got this our whole fucking community falling to Percocets in the prison system and death by the gun. The same shit over and over. This shit gonna spark at least 1-2 people in this room. If it's 5,000 people in this room, and I'm cool with that if it helped one person.
But
absolutely. This joint beneficial. But I was just saying to you, fam, like the initial responses, like if you get his game back from the jump, because you doing a lot of heavy monumental stuff. And I'm saying this to you as a man that come from where you come from. I'm from 24th and Somerset. So I'm right across Diamond and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done been to jail. I done did all that. You feel what I'm saying? Flipped life around, all that, went head to head with Trump on TV. I got dudes in the jails thinking I could get police reports and find out who's doing misconduct to get them home. So I know what it's like when people have expectation of you. But what I'm saying to you is when you stoop down to get that energy back, yo, you put a dent.
Look, this is who we hold accountable. If you and 21 had a situation, you and 21 hold accountable. It ain't no blogs that's hold accountable. That's not their job. Their job is to play at the bottom of the bottom.
Situation though.
But it ain't like
if we wanted to do something to each other, that would have happened already.
It ain't like they posted.
Why is this blog posting me and this man on the page when I just gave out fucking $100,000 worth of toys? Why is they pushing this narrative on our black people?
Because mostly what I'm hearing you say is that you don't understand how you doing so much good and all they doing is focusing on
No, I'm saying who we
the
hold
public don't care about the
I'm
nice
asking
shit,
y'all the
bro.
question.
They not even it ain't even about holding nobody. It's like, bro, they making up a fight. That's some lame ass shit. It ain't like they posting footage.
This ain't no man that I ain't scared of. Like, this is a year ago. She just had a baby. I just had a baby. Why the fuck do y'all got 2 people versus say if we see each other hit each other the fuck up? Who are we holding accountable in our
I
culture?
can see that part.
Yeah, come on,
they
man.
Didn't post.
So wait,
they didn't post Jeezy and Gucci. They didn't post.
So can I say something? So my name's Lauren. I work for TMZ, right? And I go through this a lot. With me being one of the only black faces that y'all see on the platform, I have a lot of fights on the inside about a lot of different things. And a lot of it, and I hear you, Meek, right? Like I hear you about especially when it comes from about black outlet. And I've heard Angie on this platform speak about certain things when it comes to her outlet and kind of defending why they post certain stuff and why they don't post others, or why they post both, the good and the bad, right? But what I really would want people to
We
understand
need
is
to
that,
start exposing who the person that's responsible for
Hold on,
making
Meek,
the
let her
but
post.
finish,
even
Meek.
if you
Let her
do,
finish.
even if you, this is my point, right? Even if you do that, literally down to the name, where they, whatever it is, however you want to expose them, it's still going to happen because they're not there with you. They're not getting into these situations. Their lives are different. They're a lot more disconnected. You seem very still connected to a lot of things that are
No,
happening, but
I
everybody
think
that's in your position
academic
is not like
changed
that.
a little bit from that conversation we had. He's still talking shit about me, but I seen him donate to the girl in Chicago. It
Yeah,
wasn't
we
about
made,
me.
but I mean, it wasn't about you. But at the end of the day, like I personally sat on that stage with you, and I talked to that man for over 10 minutes at a time about his effect in my city. And when I had a private conversation with Barbie about what he said he felt bad, and it's a lot of, and I ain't even really here to defend him, but he took accountability
Yeah,
properly on
and
the
that
private
mean a lot.
platform. But
That's credible. That count.
yeah, all right, that's it.
I
That
ain't gonna
count.
lie, they just do lame shit on them blogs, bro. Like,
Yeah,
That's what I'm
like
goddamn,
saying. It's like a lot of shit you can't
they
even give
posted
life
some
to, because he
goddamn,
felt bad,
Y'all
but
made. Go ahead. My
they
fault.
he
I'm
posted some
he
sorry.
felt
detective ass
bad. But if something is a big enough story, do you
shit.
guys feel
Go
like
ahead.
it won't be posted on his platform? Because just being 100% honest when it comes to business, and this is not me throwing any journalist under the boat, because I understand at the end of the day, if you work for a certain platform, there's certain things they're going to cover. And he's in charge of his platform, so he has a lot more say so than I fucking do. But at the end of the day, if something is a story and he's reporting on it as a blog, he can feel bad and he can kind of control how he reports on it. But do you think he's still going to report on it?
Yes, I think he's gonna change the way he report on it, because
He
with the
have changed
exposed
that
that we
shit.
yeah, he
seen
had.
certain
And
I've
stuff
that's
been
that he
and
following
that's
do.
his tweet.
fine.
Go ahead, I ain't gonna cut you off.
That's
That
fine.
nigga
But
did
what you
change
need to
it.
realize is, right, even in, I was in that room when y'all had that conversation. It got to a point where I was just like, okay, I gotta go. But some point of that conversation got to him, right? And what I think people need to really understand is what we decide to put our focus on and what we decide to make cool, right? Because at one point in time, people loved the shit out of him and his platform and would do anything to be on it. So he could do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. It's a different time now where leverage is completely different. If you are a part of the problem and enough people speak out on it, you have to have some sort of accountability now. So just me as a person in the media and a person just as a person, right? I challenge everybody here with some platform, with some say so, to challenge people. But there's a way that you can go about it where even when you're challenging him, the negative doesn't become the narrative, because negative is what's going to
No,
drive the
look,
clicks.
hold up, pause that.
Period.
You
No,
know
let
my
up.
baby mom, right? You know my baby mom, right?
Yeah.
She has been doing well for herself for years. The moment a dirty ass rapper says something about my baby mom, she's a black queen that's winning. Shade Room posted that shit to try to destroy her. Somebody got to be held accountable for that. I don't give a fuck how much money y'all making off that shit. We got to be held accountable for when y'all say, yo, Meek, you getting old. Y'all using bitch too much. Yo, Meek, you doing this too much. I will have to be held accountable one day for everything. If y'all can bring that to me, I will have to step. I will say, yo, listen, I have to keep some of these young people ear to a certain level to remain cool, to be able to deliver anything positive to them. I always tell my billion, they don't approve of nothing that I talk about. No killing, murder, but I always have I'm held accountable for things to them. I say I come from a certain environment. I've been around this environment 30 years of my life, 33 years of my life. When I go in the studio to think about a rap, I think about the things that I seen in my neighborhood and I came about. So if you hold me accountable and ask me why do I do these things, I would be like, yo, I keep enough cool and I keep enough smartness to be able to hold the young guy's ear and enough to be effective to them so they can believe me at the same time because they know where I come from.
Right. And all I'm saying is, because you're able, do you understand that that's a gift, right? And do you understand that that puts you in a certain light and on a certain platform that a lot of people will never see? Do you understand that? And if you understand that, all I'm saying to you is, in that light and on that platform, the things that now you have the power to make certain shit cool. And you brought up my sis, right? And I
Yeah,
don't
but
even like to
like
talk
if you
about her
know the
because
person that posts that at
that
Shade
people.
Room, do you call and be like, yo, take that shit down? Yo, that girl doing
I
good.
have no power as
But if
Shade
you
Room.
know,
But where
if not, do you have the power? If you know that person personally that's putting up that post, would you call for the person you called your sister and be like, yo, take that shit down? Yo, she doing good. Do you do
you
that?
know
Do y'all
Yeah,
are
Meek.
y'all
Hey,
like
hold
that?
on.
you know why listen and that's
Cause I'm
a
like
whole
that.
nother
That's why I'm here
nother
today. I'm one of
a whole
those.
nother room. Because you know why I don't personally go out of my way about certain shit is because when I talk personally to her, the person that me and you have in common, one of the things that she has instilled in me and I had to learn as a person that's growing in my own world and figuring out leverage and platform and power and all that other shit was what you give your mind to and your attention to, you now put the attention on that to make it become cool. Because people react to that shit, they keep posting it and they're going to keep posting it, but she doesn't react to it. And what I'm saying to you is if you could take that same power and make certain shit cool, that you can change the narrative. We got Trey in here, right? I don't even know Trey. I've never met him in person. I've only met him online. I love the shit out of him though, because he's a 14-year-old boy doing shit that at 14 years old I couldn't even understand to do. Like, period. If more people focused on shit like what he's doing, we really make shit cool. And I don't think
but
people
we
like
are focused on Trey.
Hey,
Ask
hold
Trey.
on.
Ask
Wait.
Trey
yeah, but
about the people in this room.
not everybody. I'm
I
not
ain't
saying
gonna
But
lie,
I'm
the
just saying
comment
though,
said,
like
where
if
the
we
hell?
say like,
Hey,
don't y'all know there? Y'all say, look, they be looking. The pastor just said them young kids on that. I'm like, no, that's not true. I met Trey like 8 years ago with his mom. I showed that young boy straight love, put him on my Instagram because that was
yeah.
rare, and I made sure I went out my way to support him and made sure he got extra light because he was one of them. It's still people like that left in the
right.
hood. Y'all can't tell me and say
I'm not saying that
everybody
it's
just on
not.
some
I'm not
fucking
saying that
shit.
it's not. I'm not.
I
What
ain't
I'm
saying
saying
you
is
said
that's
that. They stated that earlier though.
but that's
Hey,
one. All I'm saying is
Nah,
that's
but me,
one. Trey is one person, and Meek, you are one person. It's going to take like you. It's a battle. It's going to take a whole.
hey,
We are in a war right now. It's going to take
I
a lot
think it's
more than
gonna
just
take
that.
everybody, including the
It's going
blog.
to take a lot more. And
But
I
I'm
don't
hey,
want
just
you to
saying,
take
don't
this
get in
on
this
so
room and say that
personally.
the young boys in Philly are done and they just left and Meek Mill go about your way. No, it's still Trey's out there, and Trey is one of the people I supported too.
Yeah, for sure. When I first started, Meek showed mad love, but it's just all about inspiration and just showing like the youth that it's possible, the like just for the blogs and stuff, just to promote more positivity and different things like that, to show like kids that it's possible, to do like positive things and different things like that. Also, like I feel like what Meek doing, is powerful to young kids just like me, because Meek coming from the city of Philadelphia, seeing Meek hop on jets, seeing Meek open different businesses and different things like that, it's super powerful, for people like me, because like me growing up, I never knew like, look, you could be a businessman, and you can own businesses, get into stocks, real estate, and different things like that. The only way, for us to be successful that we know is, you gotta become a sports player, athlete. So, it's just being more positive.
hey, Meek, specifically,
yeah,
I was talking about the youngins that's in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the ones that's like what you started this conversation off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Rappers feeling like they entitled to stuff. That's what I
yeah, but
meant when I
also,
said that's the mentality of the youngins that's in the streets
al-
that feel like,
also,
they ain't got
Pastor,
to work their way up.
Pastor, to keep
I
it all
get
the
it.
way. Also, um, we gotta, we can't worry about what the blogs is inspiring.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
gotta be the ones inspiring ourselves. We can't
You
leave it
right?
to the blogs to inspire and to do positivity. That's not the business that run their business.
Right.
But we as the people gotta
Period.
do that. We gotta be the change that we want. You understand?
But
We
I ain't
can't.
gonna lie, that shit don't run
But
our business
but
neither though. As
But
rappers,
No.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna say this. Let me say this from an outside standpoint. Like,
if you profit off this shit, you held accountable, bro.
yeah, no,
Yeah, but
hey, hey, hey,
I ain't
hey,
disagreeing.
but
I ain't
everybody,
disagreeing.
but everybody don't got good intentions. You know what I'm
but
saying?
hey, but Swiss though, it's the same way though. And to Meek point, it's the same way with like brands. If a clothing line
No,
come out
look,
and
this is the
disrespect black
biggest, right?
people,
If you
they
say
got to be
something
held
about the
accountable.
Jewish community, they
Oh, they
have a
on your
whole
head. You
coalition of
gone.
people that's going to stand up.
You
If you say
gone.
Yeah,
something up,
but
listen though,
we
let me
saying
finish
the
this. Let
same.
me
I'm
finish
saying
this.
the same thing.
Look, let me
I'm
say this
saying the
one thing.
same thing.
Now you say something about niggas gonna be like, man, fuck them niggas. Is people in this room
That's
okay
exactly
with
my
What
that?
Swiss
point.
said from the beginning. That's what
That's
Swiss
how
said from the
people. That's
beginning.
So
all I'm
are we
saying.
okay with that? If you okay with that, you probably need to leave this room right now. Cause this
We
ain't one of those type of rooms. We
we
trying to
not.
talk about how can we better that.
So
Yeah,
what are you
I
saying?
feel
What
like
solution are you looking for? Like,
because
are
I
you
feel
looking
like you
for a
need to
solution?
speak to
But I
I
don't
mean,
think we
I
we,
feel
we
like you
don't
need
we
to
don't
speak to the
expect that
people.
shit from
Just
every
get one
blog,
person.
but blogs that are supposed to be for the culture, they need to be held to that standard.
absolutely.
I
If
Yeah,
agree.
if if
but
we,
I
if,
think
if we about black excellence and mental health and all that, TMZ ruined Ray Rice. You can go back to what they did to Ray Rice from Baltimore Ravens. Him and his lady got married after the incident. TMZ paid checks out there to go get the video, record another situation, reopen the wound. Brother lost his job. He out of the league. Nobody cared about how him and his wife was
And
doing.
how many of y'all fucking
just,
moms fought our dads that we seen a million times? You don't deserve to lose your whole fucking career because your mom and dad had a relationship fight. That's a white person stigma.
Yo, and that's what I'm saying. Like, to Meek's point, we gotta push that to our people. We gotta stop giving these people audiences.
And I'm not standing. And let me make this clear. I'm not standing on no man putting their hands on a woman either.
Same here. But at the same time, we can't stir that pot or continue to go out our way to perpetuate the negative and promote that, because we got millions of people that are seeing the negativity, they're seeing all that, and we living for the drama. But on this flip side, we gonna say we pro-black and we want our people to win. It's like, that's the hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? That we feed into the culture. Ultimately,
what does the solution look like to what y'all just said? As far as
a solution, I wanted to touch back on the premises of the room.
A solution look like not giving it our attention. Where your energy go and your attention flow, that's what's going to grow. Like, if we don't get at whatever we put our attention on, like, if ain't none of us watching it, then that shit don't have no power. But we give it power.
Look, you gotta think, if I ain't give it no attention, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right here.
No, you raised the right.
No. I'm gonna say this.
Let me just say this. You raised the right attention by bringing awareness to it being some nut shit. And once we acknowledge it for nut shit, we don't give it no more attention, because that's what it is. Like, if a motherfucker a sucker, we ain't entertaining a sucker. So giving it more attention beyond the awareness that's raised is going to keep making it grow. Like, you know what I mean? That's just, people going to continue to check for the response. Like, you know what I'm saying? But people going to continue to check for what we saying about it next. What they saying about it next? We got to let that shit die off.
Yeah, I feel like the media, all that stuff.
We keep cutting Kim off. Kim, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like the media, that's always going to be there. Like, you know, like celebrity culture, all that shit has been around forever. There's nothing you could do about it. I just want to touch back on the premises of the room, as far as, like, you know, like, you wanted to have Philly people speak their piece about, like, you know, just any, like, just the music industry.
About growth and development. It don't even have to be music. Growth and development.
Yeah, I think you should speak to, I feel like you should speak to, like, actual Philly people about, like, you know, just open up the floor a little bit, just a couple people that can just, like, voice their opinion on what, you know, what needs to happen.
I think let's do that. And somebody that's a moderator, I'm getting my hair cut, so I don't want to keep clicking on and on, but somebody, a moderator, can control.
No, it's a couple people in the room already, and like, just let you know that we ain't got to take a whole bunch of time.
Yeah, not the whole thing.
I just want
to say this one piece. I just want to say this one piece. I'm not going to. I love this conversation, and I don't want to hold it up. The bottom line: if we don't fuck with each other, we gotta stop expecting for other people to fuck with us how we want them to fuck with us. We gotta fuck with each other. You understand? When I go to Philly, I know what that energy is like. I lived on Bavaria Street. I was in Philly long time, and it's a lot of Muslims there too. You understand? We gotta really be who we say we are, and then carry it out. Because when people see us together, they're gonna know who to mess with and not to mess with. Just like the Jews, they know not to mess with them. Why? Because they mess with each other. We don't mess with each other. We get and we play around. We don't call each other. We don't give each other gifts. We don't celebrate each other. We there for a lot of people's downfall. We talk shit about each other. I'm in those studios. I know everybody. Let's keep it 1,000. Let's start fucking with each other more, and then we won't have to communicate about what the blogs are doing.
You're 100%
right. Hold on, wait.
You're 100% right, because at the same time frame, not only is it 4 major cats out of this city that signed to one label, we got a lot of motherfuckers signed from this city. And at the same time, and I'm gonna keep saying this shit, and I said it to the managers, I said it to the friends, I feel like that it need to be more, it just need to be more camaraderie. I don't know what it is. Niggas ain't got beef with each other, but at the same time frame, I think that we need to be together a lot more, because you got motherfuckers that's they got platinum records, platinum albums, they go on tour, they do the whole 9, but at the same time frame that, you know, I'm not saying niggas gotta hang together every single fucking day, because everybody doing their own thing, but at the same time need to be together a little bit more, a lot more actually.
I agree.
Hey, that shit is easier said than done, but in all honesty, so many people got so many problems that it's gonna take a lot to just make that happen, because in everybody hood, like you can get criticized for being a smart guy, for wanting to be the smarter guy.
Everybody don't gotta be a part of this. That's what I'm saying. Like when it's
Everybody don't got to be a part of it, but we all from a ghetto.
It's
We all
not
from
that
a ghetto.
hard because we had this conversation, and me and Wolf had this conversation before. We got to bring more industry events to the city where
Agreed.
people able to have access to certain people. You feel me? People got to lead. We need more leaders. You know what I mean? People be telling like, it's young niggas in the city right now getting money. You might tell them like, yo, invest, but you're not telling them exactly how to invest and how to do it. Get your credit right.
It's a
Do you know
fact,
what I mean?
dude.
The steps that you got to go to, you know what I mean, to get to be successful. We just need more outlets in the city, more access to different people and different things, you know what I mean? Especially in this music field.
Well, something we working on right now, me, Pastor Carl, Mont Brown, Maserati Niche, Critty B, a bunch of other people, we came up with something called PUA, Philly Urban Action, as a coalition that we still putting together. But like everything that's being spoke about in advancing the culture and in the community, this is something that we actively working on behind the scenes. And we still working out the little kinks with it, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that it has a proven concept, you know what I mean, and being able to be transferable to the public. But it's something we're working on that with that's there from these same conversations of financial literacy and mental health awareness and just like changing the narrative. And like another thing, like I noticed like every time we start talking about solutions, you know, we start to revert back to the problem. Like, listen, like we talking about solution. Let's stay focused on the solution. Like the absence of darkness, the absence of light is darkness. As long as we keep shedding light where we want to shed it, that the other dark areas won't matter. But every time somebody come up with a solution or point the conversation, directing the solution, and somebody be like, but yeah, we going through this or this happened or that happened, we taking a step back. We just got to keep moving forward. If everybody on here saying that they want to come together and be conducive for a positive solution, then this is already a step right here. Just this conversation. It's just a step. Like this is a step in the right direction. We don't
I
even got
agree
to
with
look
that.
back. Let's just keep moving forward. Like let's just keep moving. Let's keep
I
moving forward.
Hey,
agree with
We
that.
here.
all
This
right.
is
And we
epic.
But look,
Kim,
Understanding your
Kim,
power and your
hold y'all.
energy and putting it in the right places.
Kim had, the solution. She brought up the artist. So Kim, can you go ahead and I don't know the cats that you were speaking on that want to speak on with how they feel from the bottom about the changes, the necessary couple of changes that can happen for the people who are in position to help out the younger cats.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring up a couple
No,
like
too. This ain't a conversation about how somebody can help out. We here to give them information and be able to get them. Like this ain't
a
about what we
conversation.
can do for nobody. Like I
No,
don't
but
even.
Not
the
what you
same
could
thing,
do.
I
helping
Just
don't
out
more
even
so.
information is
deliver
helping
that
out though.
narrative because that's what the start of the conversation was.
Yeah.
Like if anybody need and Swiss is in here. Like in Philadelphia, we don't get a chance to talk to Swiss. Like we never been in a room and be like, unless you've been to Jungle Studios, you don't really get them up close with the millionaires. So we here. We need to hear out from these young boys what they want to learn and what they
Right.
looking for, what they can't hear about. Let them just bring them,
yeah,
not us helping them. Or what can we do
No,
for
that's
them?
what I
Oh
mean
no,
by
yeah,
I'm
and
trying
helping
and
to.
I,
for
and I just want to
information.
Yeah,
add
I'm
one
trying to.
piece to that.
Go ahead.
I want to add one piece to that. This is a great start because in our community, the males don't speak to each other. The kings don't speak to each other. We too tough to express how we really feel. We too tough to express that we're really hurt. We're too tough to express that we really don't know. And that's why this is a good conversation. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay not to have everything because one day you're going to get to that level and you're going to respect it. But be prepared for when you get to that level. But
Niggas
it's
got it.
okay.
Niggas got to stop thinking that it make you less of a man to need help, bro.
Yes, it's everybody need help. Millionaires, billionaires, zeronaires. I never seen no level of person that didn't need help. I know a bunch of poor kings, a
Facts.
bunch of billionaires on boats with a bunch of strippers with no family, no life. That's a poor king. Fuck their money. You
Fact.
understand? But the thing is, we got to communicate more. And this is where the respect part come in. We don't listen to each other speak. And that's what I like about what's happening now is we're actually listening to our brothers and our sisters speak and giving each other the knowledge, each other the knowledge. This is what's going to make us strong. The money going to come. You make the history, the money going to come. But the communication got to start. And that's why I'm up on this call with everybody because there's no big eyes and little U's. This is not about no money. This is about progress. This is about community. This is about our youth hearing something that's positive in this fucked up world. And with all these things going on, we have a communication going, and that's the start. And I commend everybody for being on this call for the start of this communication. Blessings.
Appreciate you,
Correct.
Swiss. Big
I
time
wanna
for the shit.
Thank you, Swiss.
I wanna bring up Rand Shaw. Like he's a Philly artist coming up, but I wanted to get his perspective. I know like you wanted to speak to some Philly artists that are, just to get the perspective. So I'm gonna try to find.
Bet.
Yo, what's good? This Dapper. So you know I'm up and coming Philly artist in the city. So I'm gonna tap in real quick. I
What's
would
up,
just
Dap?
say that, I mean, I I go off of like just pure motivation and all that. So like hearing like shit like that, like I ain't know about the spending 5K a month in the studio and shit like that. I already know like I feel like we just need to see it more. You know what I mean? Like I never asked for no handouts, no shit like that. But I think we just need to continue to hear these stories, continue to see it more, and continue to have other success stories come out of the city. It's like y'all said, there's not too many opportunities being brought our way, not too much light being shed on us. So I guess just creating more opportunities. You know what I mean? Like not necessarily just one person individually, like not just you, Meek, but like what other like what opportunities are being held for uh for our rappers, for our entertainers. Like I know we got Wreck Philly. That's what a Jewish bull and a rich black bull. Somebody put that together. But like when we got heavy hitters like Meek and other people like that, like what opportunities are gonna come, or like what else in motion outside of whatever Wolf just was talking about.
I think the conversation we had with Troy Carter, Charlie Mack, and all the other OGs last week that me, Wolf, Pastor Carl was on, basically with Jay Irv and all those the OGs from Philly was saying, just like work hard like everybody else. Like there's a lot of stuff y'all don't know about that go on behind scenes. Like Meek put a couple rappers in the studio with Swizz Beatz. He did that. That's an opportunity right there. So niggas just got to work hard. Like this
Yeah,
shit
Big
is a
Mac.
jungle.
No,
Mont,
but
you
look,
right.
I can
If I
say
could
to
add
him,
some,
right? Like this, like a lot of people say things like me. I'm a little bit. Y'all see me on Twitter popping a lot of shit, acting crazy and all that. That's like almost like a little deflection because like I like to get smart. I like to be a smart person. I don't like to just be ignorant. I like to know shit. I like to be in a room with the white guys that went to Harvard and they looking at me like, oh yeah, that little black kid right there, he's smart too. Like I don't watch TV. I ain't sitting in and I love Power. I think it's a good show or The Wire. I ain't sitting on Twitter talking to y'all about what shows on Power or and I think Power one of the hottest shows out right now. I just what else is it? Empire. I don't watch TV. I watch documentary. I watch informational shit. I watch about how the fuck a billionaire became a billion. You know, you can Google this stuff, right? Like on YouTube, you can see, you can go watch a Warren Buffett hour interview and find out where he started from. You can find out where Michael Rubin started from, a Swizz Beat. So sometimes when Swizz come in the studio, I don't even ask him for beats. I don't even ask him for shit. I just be wanting to hear him talk and tell me some shit about Saudi Arabia, a level that I didn't make it to, or him doing a deal with AP. Like, y'all gotta come looking for this shit too. Like, nobody ain't dropping this shit off in nobody's hands. Like, I was in jail, right? And my bell was 9,500. I was in there talking about my homies and shit. Yeah, P Mine got a four-wheeler. O'Malley got a four-wheeler. They could bail me on my bell 10 grand. You know what the always say? He said, nigga, you got locked the fuck up. Now you in here talking behind your homies back because you ain't got the money to pay your bail and you committed a crime, nigga. That's your fault. And that right there woke me up and let me know that I had to take my life serious and a lot of things more serious than just bitches and getting high and playing with guns and shit. You know, you might see me on the internet doing a backflip, and then you might see me at a fucking reform meeting with 10 billionaires, and then you might see me arguing with a nigga from the hood. That means I'm involved in a lot of shit and I'm learning a lot of things. When I'm in jail, I ain't just in jail playing ping pong with them niggas. I ain't never play spades at the spade table. I was in there reading 48 Laws of Power, the worldly art of wisdom, like real books and really learning shit on my own time without even graduating from the 11th grade. I ain't never had nobody wake me up and tell me to go to the studio, not once. Like once my studio booked, nigga, I'm the one that called. Like I was in a group called Bloodhounds. Mel Love and Lil, no, they never woke me up and told me to come get me to go to the studio. I come get them to come to the studio. Yo, we gotta be leaders, y'all. We gotta step up. You gotta come get that shit. Like I ain't meet Swiss from just being hot. I done seen Jay-Z 10 times trying to introduce myself to him, knowing I'm the hottest nigga in Philly. He didn't even ignore me sometimes. I still find my way to gotta get around this nigga. And now I'm part of a fucking reform board helping people come home. I went and got that shit. You got to
No,
go get that shit regardless of what it take. Like when Puff niggas I seen somebody put up, I still don't like why know why Puff made him walk for the cheesecake. No, he made nigga. Our assistants might go to fucking Africa to pick up a pair of sweatpants. That shit ain't sending nobody to do nothing. That's your job. You have to complete that job to get to the next level. Like when I came in Rock Nation, when I came in Rock the Mic Studios, Cruz was the runner. The runner don't get paid. They come to the studio for free so they can use the equipment so they can learn how to engineer. One day,
Intern.
look, Rug was my engineer for years, bro. I only know how to work with certain engineers. He had a family problem, so he had to go. It was more important than this rap shit. He had to make a crucial decision. Now I'm in the studio with no engineer. I walked to the Cruz. I said, yo, you know how to engineer, man? He said, hell yeah, this is what I'm waiting for. He started engineering me. Cruz probably made a countless night. Fuck the money, the opportunity. He changed his family life. He doing better than he was because he sat in that
Yeah.
studio by himself and sat there and not got paid and ran into a Meek Mill and then caught that job. He making money 3, 4 in the morning. He charged $60, $70 an hour. There's some real shit going on because he went and got the opportunity. We have to learn that part in the hood. And that's what I be wanting to put on my people. I be wanting some young niggas to know, like, they talking about 20,000. Yo, bro, you ain't got 6 videos. I went back and checked. This nigga ain't got 8 videos on YouTube. You wasn't even worth 20,000, nigga. You ain't got 8 videos up
No,
there.
no, he worth
And
more
Meek,
than 20.
and Meek,
And I pray for that young. I hope to see him do better.
Young and
Like
official.
this ain't here to tear nobody down.
No,
Like
no,
this
nah,
ain't.
but
I ain't
Meek,
here
but
he
for
worth
Meek,
that.
more than 20.
Look,
Meek. I
what you
want to
say?
add some. I want to add
Say that
something to
again.
that,
Hold
Meek.
on. Bring that back. What you say?
I said Pound worth more than 20.
How?
He the
So if
most
I put
talented.
out, look, listen, look.
He the
If I
most
spend,
talented.
look,
He the
if I
most
spend,
talented
look,
kid in
if
Philly.
I spend, look, I'm about to tell you. If I spend $50,000 on Poundside, how would I get it back in the next year?
He's
What you mean on
definitely building up
stream
his
You
shows,
could
resume,
make
whatever?
but
you could make it back.
No,
Merch,
no. But streams, like
merch,
to actually collect Swizz, how much streams do you got to get to fucking make back fifty
merch. It's
thousand
it's
dollars?
other stuff than music
I
to
feel
give
like
me
if
to
you
get
Yeah,
more bread back.
I got a different point I wanted
But
to
if
bring
he
up while you
sign
was
him
No,
and
that's
talking,
not
ask,
Meek.
like. Let's get to the bottom, like Swizz. Before we
if
get
he
past that,
sign him and he ask him to get a percentage of all that money in return, then it's gonna be like he in a fucked up deal. Like if he's trying to get his merch money, his show money, and all that shit, then
they
niggas
gonna
gonna be
say
saying, "Down, he put him in a 360."
But if he doing some numbers now without any backing and anybody or money behind him, don't you feel like you could have elevated that somehow?
I ain't gonna lie, niggas look at the money too much and don't look at the opportunity. I think
There you
that's
go.
like
Yeah,
the biggest
yeah.
problem. Like, I
There
don't
you
think
go,
it
Twin.
be because I didn't sign niggas like I got niggas signing me that I didn't gave 20,000, but I didn't gave them ownership to everything they own. They only gotta pay me 30% of that shit up until they recoup. Then it's 80-20, like so it be more
Alhamdulillah.
so like the opportunity, bro. It ain't really just about the money, bro. Cause
Trey,
a
But we
nigga
also gotta understand we talking to
20,000
street niggas
now.
that
Can I
have
say
that
this?
already.
Look,
So
20,
now can I
they
20,
say
get
this? Can
20,
I?
offended by that
20,
shit.
Let him finish
20,000,
talking. Come on, y'all.
20,000 from Meek Mill and 100,000 from a label is I'd rather take the 20,000 from Meek Mill because the
Cause now,
exposure
now,
you
now,
giving me and
21.
all the
You
other
Now,
signed
shit
a
that
why
deal
go
you
with
with
me
say
it.
to
Let him
that,
make
finish. Let
21?
him finish, Meek. Let him
$50,000.
finish. Let him finish. Go ahead, Savage.
You could tell Meek from the fucking hood, but go ahead.
Nah, like what I was basically saying, like it more so be like the opportunity, bro. Like Meek signed to Rick Ross for $0, bro. It ain't really always about the money, like, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel like niggas put too much emphasis on the advance of what you getting right now. Like, if you betting on yourself, nigga,
Got to
fuck
pay
the
it back
advance.
anyway.
We finna run this money up, so I don't even care about the advance. When a nigga just be stuck on the advance, it's like, do you really believe in yourself? Cause I'm a hustler. Like I don't care what position I'm put in. I'm gonna make some out of nothing, bro.
But
Hey,
Savage.
21,
Hold on.
21. But
Wait,
let me
wait,
say
wait,
this.
wait, wait,
Wait,
wait,
hold on,
wait.
hold on. Wait, hold
One
on.
mic.
Wait,
One
hold on.
mic.
I'm gonna be real quick. But I also think the messaging. So, like, see if Meek, you know what I'm saying, from the chess aspect, go ahead, let him play himself out and hit him with that as the response. Cause you ain't even got 6 videos on YouTube. What make you think you worth more than that? As
Yeah,
opposed to
what's
feeding.
somebody gonna do with 20,000 though?
But hold on,
Now,
hold on.
No,
now
it's
let me
not
tell
even
you.
But
Now
about
hold
the
on,
look,
hold on, hold on.
Ron.
videos.
But
It's
So let me
about
I'm
the
say
going.
this.
I'm
Sneak,
Dude,
going.
sneak,
somebody
money.
gonna
Y'all
do with
sneak.
not
Let me
One
here
tell
mic,
you.
arguing
$20,000?
that.
one
Sneak,
mic,
y'all.
one
Y'all
mic.
here
Sneak.
with
One
Look,
mic.
let
One
me
excuses.
mic.
tell
One
y'all.
mic. One
I ain't
mic.
gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
Look.
bro. Like saying what is a nigga gonna do with 20,000? What is a nigga gonna do with 1 million if he ain't got no hustle? What's the difference,
Build
bro?
it, build the
If I
team,
if
and we
I if
go,
I
and
All right,
we, and
if
now
we
if
go,
can
and
I
we gonna
can I
start
explain
marketing.
it? Now look, Ryan,
Build the team, and we gonna
Hey
start
Ryan.
They
if
marketing.
had
I
me.
get if I
Yo,
get
yo,
500,000, right, and you got 2 videos on YouTube, and you ain't got no dedication, and you ain't no worker, nigga, the
You gonna
500,000
blow it.
gonna be gone just as fast as the 20,000.
And all
if
I'm saying
not
is,
faster.
and all I'm
Or a
saying is
bad investment.
in a
Or
response.
explain it to a motherfucker too. Like you got 20,000, but you got an opportunity to get around all these motherfuckers.
No, can
Tour,
y'all let
you
me
got
finish this out? Y'all never let me finish this.
you got to let
20,000.
everybody
Listen,
talk.
listen, let me finish this one thing. A $20,000 deal in pocket with $90,000 followed up into your production, studio time, and videos. That is the contract on paper. 20,000 is for your pocket so you can get the fuck up and move out of Philadelphia where
That
niggas
ain't
getting smoked
respectable.
100 miles an hour.
You gonna be back in Philly next week.
No,
So
who's saying that?
why
Who's
y'all don't
saying
sign him
this?
then? Y'all need to sign him.
Who's
He
saying
is.
this with
Look,
me?
man,
You
hold on,
Nah,
Who is saying
hold
this
on,
with
wait,
us?
wait, wait,
and
hold on,
nah,
wait,
when
wait,
you
wait, wait,
You
wait, wait,
still
hold
got
on,
Hold on,
considered an
hold
let me
on.
let me
I
say
Something
this.
that,
started
hold
with
on,
I
one
started
mic,
with
let him
the
talk.
I
5,000.
want to give a game to the artist, right? I don't want to speak in specific to nothing that's going on in this particular conversation, but I just want to talk to the artist and piggyback off what 21 is saying. Y'all got to understand, like, getting your first deal was like this
No,
rookie
but if y'all in
contract.
this room,
Hold
look,
on,
but
hear
hold
Let
me
him
on,
out.
now,
Hear me
talk,
out. Hear
me.
me out. Hear me
listen,
out.
Hey,
Hear me
Wolf,
out.
Let him
let,
talk,
let,
let
me.
me
Wolf,
just tell you
Wolf,
one
Wolf,
thing.
Wolf,
Hold
Wolf.
on,
Let
bro,
the
bro,
I
bro,
just
artist
want to
bro,
say
talk.
one
bro,
thing.
bro, 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 bro. When you in this room, like when you got people saying shit like this, what you gonna do with 20,000? That's some nigga shit. Nigga, I
No,
started with, didn't I just tell y'all I was spending my last 5,000 in the studio and I made Flamers too? That's what you can do with 20,000. I did it with
Because
five.
so let me. So I just want to say this: when y'all get
So
y'all deal, and just look at that shit like a rookie contract. Like you still got to come in the game and work to get that long term deal, that
look,
bigger
look, look,
bag. That's
look.
the
Let's use
opportunity that you
Chino
got
as
to
an
go after.
example. Chino. How much did you sign to me for?
My man, they said no, not.
It's zero. But Chino got a movie on fucking HBO Max with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
I,
And that's the
I
point
I
I'm
also
trying to basically point out to y'all. Like, just understand, like, even when you whatever the contract is in the beginning, like like whatever you do with
Hey,
that
Trap
opportunity,
Street Keon,
you working
speak
for
up. Trap
you
Yo,
Street
working
Wolf,
Keon,
for
Wolf,
because
Wolf,
you
you
Wolf,
got
Wolf,
money
Wolf,
with
that
me.
Wolf,
It-
Wolf.
it's
Hold on,
bag.
Wolf,
Kion.
Wolf.
It's
Hold on,
Kion.
Wolf.
But
Kion.
listen, give us the
Kion,
money.
Kion, say the reason why you just speak of the reason why you said that.
Well, I say what?
No,
What
wait,
can you do with 20,000?
Because that's no money for real, for real.
But how is
You,
it no money when
Bobby.
nobody in our neighborhood can put up the 20,000 and get it
Bro,
out of
I could have more
20,000?
than 20,000. I got the 20,000 for him. Plus,
So why
I mean
you
the
ain't put the
20,000 ain't the
20,000 up,
change.
it
It's
is
Kion?
getting
to
put
put
up.
the
It
bread in your
is getting
pocket.
put up.
But why didn't you put the 20,000 up before I offered it?
We just got with him. I just got with him. That's my youngin. Been my youngin. He been rocking with me. But I've been on some other shit. He been
Man,
on
you
some
got to
other
get
shit.
out the room, Keon. You talking some dumb. We
Nigga, you
trying to
talking
move
some dumb
forward,
shit,
bro.
bro. What are you
All
talking
right,
about? You
bro.
talking about some $20,000, bro?
First of all, yo, if Meek saying he gonna give him 20,000,
Man, get
a
that nigga the
$90,000
fuck, man.
budget.
Get him the fuck
Chill,
out the room, y'all.
Meek,
Get him
chill,
out of
Meek,
there.
Meek, Meek,
Get him the
chill,
fuck out the room.
Nah,
Get
this
him
Meek,
out.
part of
Put
the
him off
Meek,
energy
the
we
stage
gonna do.
right
We
now.
can't
Meek,
do
I
this
have
on
zero
this
time.
energy,
Get him
bro.
out the room, man.
Aggressive.
Meek,
Take him off the
Meek,
stage right now.
Meek. We in here
You
trying to
you you
build,
you the
bro.
main person
Man,
on here
take him
talking
off
about.
the
You
stage.
the
He's
main
a
person on here
pussy.
talking
Take him
about.
off
This
the stage. Get him
conversation
out of
gotta
there, man.
happen.
Time
On to
out,
the next.
It gotta
time
happen.
out,
It
Meek,
time
gotta
out.
Take him
happen.
First of
off
all,
the
for one,
stage,
time
man.
out,
hold
On
time
on,
to
out,
the
hold
next.
time
on,
out.
hold on.
Man.
Let him talk.
Hold
Let him
on, let
Me,
him
talk.
hey,
chill,
me,
chill.
me, me,
Take him
me.
off the
Let it,
stage.
nah, but
He's
look,
speaking
me,
from an op
he off the
standpoint. He
stage.
ain't
But he
speaking.
off the
Listen,
stage.
listen, listen.
But
He's
look,
speaking
me,
from
this
an
the only way you
opposition
gonna
standpoint.
understand. This
I
the
have
only
a
way we
zero
gonna.
tolerance. If he
Meek, we
wants to see me in the street about it, let's take it off that. Get
Meek,
him off the
this
fucking
Meek,
stage.
Meek,
Be
Meek,
I'm
positive.
speaking on this
Meek,
This
business.
shit
What
I'm
are you
talking
talking
Meek.
about
about?
right
This is
here.
a
This what I'm
build.
talking about. We don't
Hold
fuck with
on,
each
wait,
other.
man.
Yeah.
It's
Meek,
corny as
Meek,
shit.
talk to him.
You just asked the
Get him
niggas
off the fucking stage.
what they
Niggas,
could do, and that's
niggas,
how
and
you
we from
Look,
act.
me,
Philadelphia.
hey,
Y'all
look,
letting a
me,
nigga in here
me.
say 20,000 ain't no money.
Hey, look, me, we
Meek,
driving.
That
Hey,
ain't no money.
look,
hold
me,
up,
Hey,
hold up,
we
hold up.
driving backwards, backwards, Meek. We can't do that, bro.
Hold up, y'all.
We
Hold up,
can't do that.
Savage. Hold up, Savage.
Oh, we going
Hold
backwards,
up, Savage.
yo.
Savage.
We
We
going
is.
backwards.
Hold up,
Let
y'all.
Wallo talk.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up.
Man, get that nigga off the
Hold up.
stage though. This is my room
Hold
though.
up.
Get him off.
Hold up, Meek. Hold up, y'all. 1 minute, y'all. We not going to talk about going forward and now go to some other shit, y'all. We can't do that. I understand. Listen, Meek, I understand your position. Kion got to let people speak so y'all can figure this shit out.
Y'all know the aim of them words that he's saying. Like,
No,
y'all
we ain't
know
got
the
to
aim and the position.
listen.
Y'all said, listen though, Wallo, I'm about to say this. Y'all know the energy that he is speaking from. I've been knowing that young boy all my life is speaking from a positive Philadelphia bad energy. That kid had a $20,000 deal with a $90,000 budget. That's $110,000. Ain't nobody in Philadelphia. My OG is I fuck with Smoke from Cumberland, a nigga that put a lot of niggas on and helped feed a lot of niggas' family. That is not one of the people that's putting 110,000 in somebody's pocket. That's
But
not one of them.
let me say this.
That's
Meek,
not one
let
of
me
them.
say, hold up, y'all. Don't
That's
nobody say
not
nothing.
one
Don't
of them.
nobody say
I'm
nothing.
gonna
Yo, let's
Hey,
AJ
Meek,
keep
Let
first.
all
Wallo
that
That's
off
talk.
of
not
here
one
though.
of them.
hold
If
up.
Smoke was to
One
come up and
mic,
say
one
that, I
mic,
would
one
shut
mic,
up
one mic.
and have some type of
All right.
respect. We ain't gonna let no little boys come in here and disrupt this room and tell
Meek,
us trying to get somebody a
I got you.
$20,000 deal followed by 90,000 ain't no
Listen,
money. You gotta leave the room.
but listen,
Period.
let me just say this.
Zero tolerance, y'all. And
All right,
I
let me
address
say this.
anything on the streets that I need to.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Right now, we got a platform, right, where you got dudes that's educating dudes to understand that the platform is worth more than money. 21 said something. So now it might be a fate where people can get the education. Like a lot of dudes don't know, and I say this all the time. Relationships and access is worth more than money. But sometimes you need to hear it from different people in order to get the understanding. Right
Right.
now, you got dudes on this platform, big time dudes, that's breaking that shit down to where as though they might understand it. So just kicking the nigga out, that ain't going. Let a nigga hear this shit, let him understand. Then they might get a
But he
better.
can hear it from the crowd. You not VIP. This is a Meek room. I put this in
I ain't gonna
Hey, but
lie though.
Meek,
Like,
but
I
like
feel
Meek,
What he
like
gonna
Meek,
speak?
you
the,
gotta
the
hear.
simplest way I could put this shit, bro, is
Meek.
like the more money you take up front, the more fucked up you gonna be in the long run, bro. I took one big advance when I first started rapping because I didn't know, but I still waited till I had leverage to sign that deal. But I still didn't see the bigger picture, bro. The more money you take up front, the more money you lose on the back end. That's point blank, period. No
yo,
matter
yo, real, yo,
about the
real, yo, real
platform,
talk,
none of that shit.
real talk. This
That's
is
if you
Clue,
be
man.
that's if
Time
you
out. Hold
become
on, hold
stuck.
on a second. Hold on a second. This is Clue. Real talk. If you ain't got no analytics to warrant a lot of money, if you go into a major label, you go into Atlantic, they're gonna give you the same. Actually, they're gonna give you less money up front. They're gonna give you the budget. They're gonna give you $75,000 total. They're gonna give you probably 70 of it is gonna be for studio, which is allocated
And
as they
never
want,
let you out your contract with no
and they're gonna
morals
have
to
you
the
locked
deal.
in. What Meek is
You'll
talking
never
about.
get a dollar off your album sale.
And this
First of all,
why he should have stayed
hold
in the
on.
room, Meek.
Let me finish. If Meek is offering you 20,000, a $90,000 recording budget, Meek Miller's not the type of nigga. If you doing the right thing and you run through your $20,000, he might not give you another 10, 15. If he see you working, doing the right thing, if that $110 go down the drain, he's never getting it back. You know what I'm saying? So if you show him you doing the right thing, I'm sure Meek will come out his pocket and give you more bread as you go along. But you got to give him something to work with. Like, you don't have nothing on YouTube. You ain't got no song on the radio. You ain't got nothing streaming. He's trying to show you some kind of love. You should respect that and go with the opportunity, because the opportunity and the cosign is worth way more than that $110,000.
And this dude talking
Clue
about
to that
I
to that point.
he could give him the same money. His money ain't the same as Meek's money because Meek money comes with relationships, structure, and a bigger platform.
And the
Nigga
labels
Chubby
got the
talking
labels
as an
got billions,
executive,
and they not giving that money out. The labels got
and they ain't
billions, and
giving
they
that
not
money out.
giving no $100,000 deal out.
If you don't agree, if niggas don't agree, like a certain offer, niggas shouldn't shit on it. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, if you feel like that deal ain't the right for you, I don't think we should say what the fuck is 20,000, bro. At the same time, cause
A
nigga,
21.
nigga,
That's where I was coming from with that, man. Philly.
niggas shedding blood for this money. Like, niggas is putting their families at risk for this money. So my 20 and the label 20 ain't the same thing, bro. Like, it's like different, bro.
There's a
Also,
lot. There's a
Down
lot
for
of niggas
also,
$20,000
in
in the
it.
streets. Period. Niggas die for
But
20,000. A brick costs 20,000, y'all. Niggas lose their whole life over a brick. When has 20,000 became nothing to the streets?
but
Look,
Who
also, if we
are
know
y'all
our
hold on,
worth,
hold
guys?
on.
if we know our worth, we should be able to negotiate or
Hey,
just turn the deal down
hey,
with being okay
hey,
with you
cuz
agreeing with the bread.
I think the only way to get past it though is on your end to you explain why you think the deal was good, and on their end to let them explain why they don't think the deal was good, and
My
then have other
reaction is
hold on,
my
bro, and then hold on, and then have other people like Swizz, like Clue, like some A&Rs to come and say why they think you wrong or why they think they wrong. It ain't gonna never get nowhere if we keep moving like this.
I mean,
yeah, like that
Clue
But
conversation.
just
Swiss and them have to be
Clue
informed
just
of the neighborhood energy, y'all. Stop doing the fake shit. You ain't gonna
okay,
come
but
in here. Listen, though,
Clue just
listen,
was
no, listen. Let me
transparent
tell
and
y'all
just
this.
gave you an
Let me
answer.
finish my sentence, y'all. We all know the energy of everybody that's on this stage. You ain't gonna step on this stage talking about 20,000, and you gonna get the fuck out of here. And we're gonna continue and talk positive. And if anybody want to contest that when we get back in the trenches, we'll handle that in a different way. We trying to move forward right here. Y'all know the energy when somebody talking saying 20,000 ain't nothing. He hang with him and just talking in a different form. We trying to win. We trying to move forward better. Step off the stage, young man. Listen up, and let's talk about moving forward. I answer everybody's question, and I apologize for taking things to that. But where I'm from, y'all guys know what type of energy that is, and we not accept zero tolerance in this room. He could have said, yo, bro, that it was a little bit less, and I could have explained to him and said, yo, that was 20 with 90 on top of that, behind that. So every time you go to the studio, we paying for that. Because you don't got no numbers up, and you never show any talents of that you can make my 110 back. I am taking a risk by putting 110 back, because this actually ain't my money. It's Jay-Z money, and it's my first record deal, and I got to be successful. I can't worry about if I'm helping somebody out. I got to be successful with this deal, not just give out money and say, no, this 20,000 or just 110,000 because Jay-Z a billionaire. He a billionaire. He want his 110,000 back. Do that make any sense?
And that's all the way
Yeah, it's
respected.
business.
That's
Yeah.
why I said I think
Right.
they need to understand this shit more. And
No,
Ron,
but we
with
know
any
that energy.
contract, and any contract is negotiable. Just because somebody said something to you, that's why you got a lawyer. So if you felt like it was wrong, your lawyer can negotiate that shit. So any contract is negotiable. You feel me? So you can't never take anything personal, because this shit is business. So that's part of business.
I'm just saying that y'all, we know that energy, y'all. I'm on a thin line in my life where I'm trying to do better, and y'all always gonna see me go up and down. But I don't want to accept that energy. We talking about moving forward, y'all. Anybody else can Swizz or anybody in the industry explain what type of deal that is? Somebody giving you 20 to pocket and 90 to production.
Right. Usually them deals, man, whatever you don't use, you get out of it. So if you do your album with 40 or 50, if the deal said you get the rest of it, then that's another 50 for your pocket. You know what I mean? Or 60 for your pocket, whatever. That's how we give deals. Shit, me and LA do them deals all the time, man. Here, take 250, do the project. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the simplest form, King. If somebody don't want to do the deal, KIM, keep it
Don't do
moving.
the deal.
That's just it.
That's right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
there
Like,
shouldn't be no
keep it
attitudes
moving.
towards Meek. There definitely shouldn't be no attitudes towards Meek about the
No,
deal.
I'm saying that like my hood can't even Richter the scale if like, yo, he might have actually even gave that a good deal. They don't know if it's good or bad. I'm here to get an information to the people like, yo, this is what opportunity look like. This was Beats right here talking. He's saying right here, this is an opportunity. You may have took this the wrong way because you might be uneducated about that. And I'm here telling y'all like, yo, I had 300. I'm riding on the front of Ross tour bus with Phil. Phil really somebody. We sleeping on the front of the tour bus with the security. Like we humbling ourselves down so we could get to this opportunity and become the millionaires we are today. That's the only message I'm here to deliver.
Yeah,
I would take that money and get to work. Me personally.
Yeah, but once again, that go back to having the patience. Like, we real emotional with each other as a culture. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk to them white people like that. We talk to each other like that. And one little thing, we going off the rails, and then white people we got all that patience with. So that's why I said earlier, we got to have that same patience for ourselves. Because the brother that turned down the 20, he might not really understood what that 20 meant. You understand? And it already going to take a lot for him to ask questions on that, because everybody trying to be who they supposed to be, and we gotta let people do that. But we also, as bosses, gotta say, you know what? He might not know better. Let me have some time. Meek, you my brother, but I just, we can't be cursing each other out like that on an audience stage like this when we trying to make
Yeah,
change,
I'm sorry. I
because it don't.
appreciate that, but Philly be having a lot of
No,
things going on that's deep embedded energy
I
that
understand that.
is really deeper than
I
this
get it.
conversation. Like
I
we may
know.
see each other in the street and that energy may carry on. So like if it's
Nah,
there, we just gonna take it off. We gonna keep
No,
that
but you
energy
can
all the way
have you
there.
can have a
yeah, but
conversation. You old enough, right? And you got enough resources, whereas though you can still have a conversation like, yo, give me your number. Let's have this conversation. Because
yeah, we gotta be.
you
We
too
gotta
much
be.
of somebody to be doing this on here when at
We
the end of the
can't
day
do it
where
like this.
everybody can reach out to each other and be like, yo, what's your number? Let me holler at you. Let's have this conversation offline, respectfully as two grown men. But on here, because of who you are, it just ain't right. It just
Real
ain't
Yeah,
right.
shit, Meek.
we can't do it like that. We come too far. You come too far. Watch you grow, and you still growing. Alhamdulillah. But on these type of platforms, there's a lot of people listening. There's a lot of ops listening, and there's a lot of people that really, really want to learn listening. It's a lot of
And
kids
record.
listening, and they recording, and we can't never take it to the streets on this. We can't never curse people out on this. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta. If you opening up this line of communication, then we gotta withstand what comes with it. Sometimes people not gonna say the right answer, but we gotta know how to maneuver with that because there's a bigger audience that's listening as well that really banking their life on what we saying to them and what you saying to them. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes we got to pull back and have a little patience. The brother might not have, you might have know something personal that we don't know about the brother, but nobody felt none of that. You felt that because that's from your hood, which that could have been taken offline. So I just think that in the communication of business and learning and education, we got to have more patience with each other. If we want to move forward.
At this point, we just gotta figure out what the compromise is, man, so we can fix this shit and you know what I'm saying on a positive note. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, this an easy fix. This an easy fix. Meek, what's up? This Knox. First of all,
Yo, Knox, what's up, Knox?
what's up, bro? Congratulations to you, all your success. You know I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? And let me just say
Love
this.
too, bro.
Let me just say this. Like, I think a lot of the artists in Philly, you gotta remember one thing, Meek. They know you from the DVD era. So they feel like they grew up with you. They feel like if anybody gonna understand them and what they're trying to do, they feel like you the last one that will understand them. So I feel like a lot of times what happens is they looking for you to have an answer, and they not able to reach you in that way. But I know how open you are. I know you get deals back in the day. They thinking when the money come in, that's it. I'm moving my mom. So they just looking at your success and everything you got going on, and they feeling like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Meek supposed to do this or Meek supposed to do that, and you ain't got to do nothing for nobody but you and your loved ones. But at the end of the day, just sit back and think about the Meek that had the lock with the dreads when it was you and O'Malley rapping on DVDs. Ain't had no opportunity. Ain't nowhere it was going to go. And then that'll kind of like, you know, take you back to a space where a lot of these youngins don't know, bro. They don't know, so you can't afford them. I'm not saying you're supposed to accept disrespect in no kind of way, and you a man. But at the end of the day, you got yourself on a level where you ain't got to turn back. You got kids, you know what I'm saying? You got your mom, your grandma, you got things going on. You got successful businesses. You took your crew out of the city. Y'all on jets, y'all doing all that. You can't resort back because somebody may feel disgruntled about whatever deal may came in place. Maybe they just don't understand it. And sometimes you gotta just, not the internet, not none of that. You gotta just have a phone call with these dudes or whoever their alliances is to make them understand a little better. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about no beefs. These dudes just don't understand it. Like even any of the artists you may have had issues with. You know me, I always got love for all artists. So I look at it like this, like how Atlanta is. You may see dudes beefing, but you also see them getting a lot of money. Philly ain't getting there because Philly get caught up in so much beef that they can't even get no money together. So at the end of the day, dog, you really the last one. You know we only get one every 10 years, every 10, 20 years. You the last one. And you can't put everybody on. But at the end of the day, bro, a lot of these dudes just be hurt because they feel like out of everybody, you the one should be able to understand them.
I'm also, I just gotta say this.
Appreciate that, Knox. Your words.
I fuck
For
with
sure.
what you saying as far as reaching back, and I definitely agree with everybody saying like, you know, like that situation could have been handled different because a smart, in my opinion, a grown man that knows how much, because you said they supposed to take that 20,000, they supposed to move out of Philly, and they supposed to buy out the studio. Now, it after what Master P did to better that situation for people, Snoop Dogg talked about this. He wanted to sign Snoop.
The studio is in the 90 grand. Like the 20 grand is this for your pocket. So you get that
Your 20,
exact amount.
but you still got, but you said move out of Philly. Now, moving out of Philly, you gotta move. God forbid this person got a child. God forbid they trying to put their child in a better
Hey, look,
school.
let me tell you
That
before
could
you
be
continue on. Look,
Delaware,
bro.
Jersey though.
No, but look, before
Right,
you
yeah.
continue on, look, bro. I am on the ground level. I have people moving out of Philly every day. It costs you like $8,500 total, and you could, and next to probably $3,000 on furniture if you want to take it that far. You would
That's
be broke.
$11,000. Now they what got 9 left over?
Yes, and you just might not have had anything
But they
yet.
signed to Meek.
So
I
what do
mean,
that mean?
I mean, all I'm saying
That
is this
means
is
you just got an opportunity to better yourself to the next stage so you can get to the next stage.
I'm not saying that it's not a good opportunity. Don't think that I'm taking what you're saying and saying,
But
oh
listen,
no.
though, look, y'all are confusing these young kids. I just told y'all my engineer met me because he was hanging in the studio for opportunity. Like where we
Yeah,
come
I get
from,
what you're
what is it
saying.
called? They look. Let me tell you this. We don't even teach kids this. What's it called when the billionaires be having their kids working for free at the
It's a
place?
tax
Oh,
write. It's a
interning,
tax.
yeah,
You talking
like
about the tax write
interning.
off shit?
But let me tell you, y'all sitting in here, you sitting here telling me a nigga signed to Meek is you signed to Meek. You know we have Harvard interns ready to come work with us. We
Yeah, cause
have
they.
billionaire parents. What you mean you signed to me? Stop. That's giving out the wrong information. I just told y'all my engineer intern at a studio and just got the opportunity. I just told y'all Ross ain't give me nothing. I just told y'all I ain't get Chino nothing. He got a movie out. What message we delivering to
I
Yo,
y'all?
ain't
hey,
gonna
hey,
lie.
hey, yo, Meek.
I
Meek,
ain't
let's
gonna
not
I ain't gonna
forget.
lie, Meek. I ain't gonna lie. We don't need to turn the room until you explaining that deal, bro.
Hey,
Yeah, that shit's
Meek, let's
irrelevant.
Like,
not
cause
forget. T-Pain
everybody gonna
turned
have their
down a
little
record
opinion
label and
on the
took
shit, bro.
20,000
Like,
from Akon, man.
But we ain't
T-Pain.
gonna make it about the deal. I'm just talking about the mind frame of the hustle. That's what
nigga,
this conversation was
but
about. Like, I'm
everybody
happy
ain't
that
gonna
young kid
understand
came
the
in here
hustle,
and
bro.
even said that
That shit
because it
ain't for
just
everybody to understand, cause everybody ain't a hustler. So
Yeah,
you gonna
yeah.
damn near you gonna be wasting your breath trying to just like
But
convince
you also got
everybody
people
why
that's
that's a
hustling.
good deal.
But it's the
You also got
opportunity
people that's
of
hustling on different levels too, though, right? Because, like, for
y'all,
instance,
I'm
like the
sorry.
situation that just happened in this room, like it's people that's hustling where they at, but that's a different type of hustle and sacrifice and struggle and grinding where some of us sitting on the stage are. Like everybody's in different spaces. So when we talk about like you're literally what I'm hearing you say is how can we make people that are still in their situations realize that mindset? A lot of that is education and communication. Like, so even in the situation that just happened, like I like with Kion, like I know that he's doing different things trying to make his life better than the people around him. And maybe he don't understand where you're coming from with this deal, and maybe he don't understand all the logistics of it. But a conversation could change his mindset and then change the people that he got around him that he's speaking to and stuff like that. So to everybody's point and to what you saying at the same time, like I just think that like it's deeper than just in the moment. And like how can it's not a flip the switch type of situation. Like that's a lot of mental like thinking and capacity that you have to change in people. Like that don't just happen overnight. It really take a big homie to like be in your ear about some real shit. And that's a real conversation that you got to have with more than just one person, and
But
that one
that's
person
like
takes it to
that's
the
like
next
a
person.
product of our environment
Hey,
though,
I
like
ain't gonna lie though,
especially like coming from Philly.
if you look up right, all the young artists who hot right now, who Atlantic Records signed, bro, I swear to God, 90% of them niggas signed for 20,000, bro.
And that's totally fine, right? And what I'm saying is I'm not saying that I'm not debating the deal. That's not what I'm here to
No,
do.
no, no.
All
I
I'm
was
here.
just speaking for the room, like
Oh,
for
okay, because all I'm
any
saying
for
He
is
any
giving
for
y'all
people that don't understand
for
the
any
But
young
I
opportunity.
think
artists,
like for Philly
for
though,
any young
like
artists out there who listening. I was just saying that for them to know, like the more you take, the less you make in the end. That's all I'm saying. Like I
Okay,
can't.
man.
I
I feel like
20,000
for
might wouldn't have been right for his situation or where he at or what he got going on, but for all the other artists listening, that might be a good situation for you. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Lauren, I just
but I
wanted to
feel
say
like
this though, real fast, Lauren. To your point though, accountability got to go both ways. I understand, like you saying, like Meek, you know what I'm saying, this flip of the switch situation and communication. But young brothers that's trying to come on and get on, they also got to be mindful. It's important how we approach situations. If you feel like you're worth more than 20, you know what I'm saying, then you can respectfully decline it rather than go about it certain ways too, to where you provoking people. Because it's like young people approaching me in Philadelphia on the activism scene, community scene, everything else. They see relationships I got with the mayor, district attorney, police chief, whoever it is, anybody in Philly. That don't necessarily mean that I just immediately owe you anything to just bring you in front of somebody and you just don't call yourself making an Instagram post saying, yeah, I reached out to Pastor Carl and he ain't blah, blah, blah. Like, dog, I'm doing ministry in 2 different cities. I'm responding back to 50,000 different things. That's not how you approach me. Or if you don't think that I'm everywhere or I'm doing enough, I implore you to go Google or go look and see what I'm doing before you get out here and call yourself trying to call me out, as opposed to saying, damn, let me reach out through humility. So I think that go a long way too for other artists who might initially feel entitled. You know what I'm saying? Approach a person respectfully. Ask them, you know what I'm saying, the specifics. Like 21 Savage here, Swizz here, everybody saying it's a good deal. And even people, my manager just said, well, what 20,000 gonna do? Then 90 represent the studio time. That's the equivalency of somebody giving somebody in the streets a brick and saying, dog, I'm not selling it for you. You got
No, that's
90K
4
in the
bricks.
studio. That's 4 bricks. but I'm just saying, I would use illustration, but that's the equivalency of somebody saying, here go a bunch of work. Now you put the work in. If I'm giving you free studio time, create your EPs, your mixtapes, do whatever
Mixtapes.
you need to do,
Tell them on the
and make your money
streets.
off of that.
Paying for your verses, yeah.
But
No,
like,
all
I'm a, let
facts.
me can I
Listen,
jump
hey,
in?
listen,
It's
100%.
listen.
like,
I'm
Gave
gonna
it
say
to
like
her.
I'm gonna say like
yeah.
this. This Meek artist. My name Tafia, right? Meek hollered at me before everything was situated. I told Cuz, he told me, he kept it real with me from the jump, so it was up to my discretion. And like somebody else said before, it's the truth when they say they're not educated. When you're not educated and you won't understand certain things, you're gonna look at it as, first of all, if you didn't have nothing before, you should take that 20,000 with that opportunity. I told him I'll sign for nothing because I went with his energy because he kept it real with me. He told me what it's gonna look like, what I can make out of the outcome. It's all up to me. If I the harder I work, the more money I get, the more money I get up front, the more money I gotta pay back. Once he told me that and I understood that, that made me think in my head, okay, nah, I don't want more money. I want less money. Now, when he told me if you make a hit record and you make this much money, that's more money for your pockets and you don't owe shit. I said, if that deal, as long as the contract, everything good on that contract, I don't need to sign for no money. I told him that straight up. As long as everything found, you sign for shit. Now, niggas that's getting 20 bands up front, somebody say, yeah, you put up money for apartment, put up money for couches, and then you got 9,000 left in your pocket. That's a lot of money to have left in your pocket. The average motherfucker that's working 9 to 5 every single day don't have $9,000 in their bank
I,
account.
Real rap.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
that's
lie
the
though,
It's
like
a
I
fact.
don't,
Like,
I
game.
don't, I don't know if people heard, but like I had did like a I went on T.I. podcast like a month ago, and like when I first started rapping, like T.I. was trying to sign me, and his first offer was like 25,000, right? And I felt the same way, probably how Poundside feel, cause I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna do at 20,000? Woo woo all this shit, and T.I. broke it down to me and was like, being that it's so early in my career and I don't really got the leverage right now, the more money I would have took up front, he would have had to take back out of my goddamn percentages from my streams and all the percentages in the breakdown. I would have had to give way more in return. So instead of me signing to him, he told me like, bro, because I asked him for $1 million. He said, bro, I can't give you no $1 million because I'm gonna have to take so much in return. And by him telling me that and breaking all that down to me, I just stayed independent, and I'm glad that goddamn I did that. So I don't know if what position bro in, that deal might not be good for him or whatever be the case. But I feel like every deal, every contract ain't gonna go in our favor. But I feel like we still need to take that shit and learn from it. Like that'd be like the biggest thing. Like even just learning like that contract ain't for you. That should help you recognize what contract is for you. Type shit. That's how I feel.
Yeah, and the piggyback off 21, you're gonna have to put some skin in the game. The key is to know when to get out of that situation to get into a better situation. The thing is, people don't know when their time is up from being on that titty, and going on to a bigger situation or a different situation. But you're gonna have to put some skin in the game in the beginning. That's in the streets. That's in music. That's in everything that we do. We got to put that skin in. So just think about that as well.
hey, Swiss, but look, that's like this. If I'm doing a sneaker deal, right, with Puma, and I feel like I'm worth $4 million, but Puma offered me 500,000 or 300,000. You think I'm gonna go in on Puma, or do you think I'm gonna go back and be like, no, I don't think I'm worth 400, 500,000. We're gonna counter attack y'all with a $4 million deal because I believe I'm worth $4 million at this company. Like I'm not just gonna tell the person at Puma that just offered me an opportunity for any money, fuck them. This is too much. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have my lawyer try to counter back and try to even meet them anyway. I can get to like my goals where I want to be, my worth where I feel like it. And from the hood, the environment we come from, we are taught to do business just like niggas. And some niggas in here is talking nigga shit and trying to explain it to people. That's not the case what's going on in the game. And we all know that. Like if I offer you a deal, Swiss, right now about something, I can come in 90% low. You're going to come back 1,000% higher, and we're gonna leave it at that. It's going to be a negotiation. We do the deal, or we're not going to do the deal. We're not going to fall out and have any problems about any money. Is that a fact?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna keep it,
the
and I'm gonna
whole
keep it,
thing
I'm gonna keep it, I'm
be
gonna keep it
having
real
leverage,
business
bro.
too. I'm gonna keep it real business too. I'm gonna say, yo, you got something amazing. Talk to my people. If your people and my people can agree to something, we keep it moving. If not, it's still all love. That's it.
I ain't gonna lie,
Business.
this shit like ain't just all about like talent. Like when you negotiating these deals, bro, this shit be about leverage, bro. So it's like you gotta have the leverage to even negotiate a certain type of way. Like that's just how business run, bro. Like your value is what your leverage is. So if you don't have like the track record or the history, it don't matter what field you in. If you a lawyer and you goddamn only beat one case, that ain't gonna justify what your hourly rate is. Like you gotta have like the background of the I don't know the word to say
Hey,
the shit because I
Savage.
don't know, but niggas
The
know what I'm
proof
I
of
saying.
concept. You gotta have
hey,
proof.
I
Proof of
also
concept.
I also
But
want to
I
say
feel
this.
like
Hold on, wait. I just really want to say this one thing. In business, I learned it ain't what you worth, it's what you negotiate. Period. At the end of the day, like people could throw whatever
But
they
what
want in your
what you
face.
But
what you
I feel
worth
like
is a
young
part
niggas
of your
don't know that though.
negotiation,
Like
though.
especially like in Philly though. Like I feel like they don't know that it's about that leverage and shit. And that's the whole thing. It's like, and I feel like especially for myself, like growing up in Philly, I feel like I was trying to learn a lot of ways of how to get into the industry, but it's like I don't know who to talk to, things of that nature. So it's like niggas don't be knowing that they got to get in these rooms and or like into certain spaces to understand that leverage and like business and negotiating and things like that is gonna be like critical and like getting those deals to get those type of money or whatever they want in that instance. You know what I'm saying? But it's like young niggas need that like help and mentorship in that degree. But it's like where's that balance gonna come into that level to find that?
Hey, listen, my name Kobe. I'm an artist out of Philly. I feel like it's more so a disconnection. You feel me? There's no communication. Like for one, Wallo, one of them niggas in the city where he got that connection with every artist in the city, no matter who it is. And he's not even somebody that's in the music industry. I feel like a lot of niggas like if I don't know if Meek and Poundside had that conversation, but I
But what
feel
is
like
my connection to the city? Because I heard you just say Wallo. What you think my connection is?
your connection is,
I have a verse with Fat G's. I was a
no,
million. Look, look, let
I'm
me
not
Let
break
him
it. I'm
go,
gonna, I'm
Meek.
gonna
Let
just
him talk
get.
about
I'm
Meek.
gonna
Let him
learn
go.
something.
Let him say what it is,
Let him
Meek. Let him
finish.
say.
I feel as though the reaction that was given, like towards the Poundside situation, I feel like it should have been more so broken down. Like, no, bro, this is why I'm offering you a dub because, like how 21 said, no, Ti broke down to me why I can't give you an M because you're gonna be wild up fucked up in the long run. If your response was more so, no, young, this is why I'm not giving you that. I'm giving you this so you can wind up in this situation. It's about the long run.
Have that
Other than us,
conversation any day.
But it's
Poundside used
also
to hang
about
with
your
But
me.
Cole,
approach
but
I'm
Cole,
too.
I'm
hold up,
not
hold up,
I'm
hold up, hold up.
hold on, let me
Before
finish.
the conversation
I'm
go
not
left.
saying they not
But
I'm not
Cole,
saying they didn't have
Cole,
that
real
conversation.
quick,
But
Go
we
ahead,
real
don't
bro.
we
quick.
don't know the behind doors conversation though.
Nah,
That's
but
why
hold
I'm
up,
You
hold
saying.
up.
feel
Yeah,
that's
That's
We
why
why
can
I'm
y'all
do
need to
saying.
that.
leave that
Listen, let me
Yo,
finish,
listen,
bro.
at the
Let
end
me
of the day,
finish. Let me finish, bro.
Let him finish, y'all. Let him
not
finish.
at the end
not
of the
not
day,
to keep
bro,
speaking on. Hold on, Dion. Hold on,
solid.
Dion. Not
But
to
you
keep
gotta let
speaking
niggas
on.
finish.
Let me
Y'all gotta
finish,
hear
bro.
niggas out
Not.
from both sides though.
Hey,
Hey,
Cole.
let
But
bro
one
finish,
mic, let
bro.
him finish,
Yeah,
dog.
let him finish,
Yo,
bro.
What the
hey
fuck?
Cole, not to keep speaking on the pound side spot. How do you feel the disconnect or like his connect? Like you said, Wallo's in the streets. Wallo know all the artists. Speak on what he just asked as far as his connection, as far as the artists in the streets. Well, what you may think that's not being done.
Wallo understands the ignorance. Wallo understands that niggas just don't know what they don't know.
Agreed. I'm not saying it's a disconnection with Meek and the artist. I'm saying where so Meek got to a certain level in this shit. So I feel as though, nigga, just sit down, be patient, nigga. I'm gonna show you how to do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he didn't have that conversation with Poundside. I'm talking about for the outside looking in, whereas every young nigga in the city looking at that shit like, all right, well, fuck it then. You feel me? If I can't get this shit, fuck it. I'm about to resort back to what the fuck I was doing. Because I'm speaking for the niggas that's really in the mix. I'm not speaking for those niggas that's just rapping. And I'm talking about it's either going to be this or it's going to be this music shit. You feel me? I feel as though the niggas that was watching, they just looked at it from a certain standpoint. Where niggas could have looked at it like, dog, if you take this dub, you gonna wind up in a better situation because you gonna get the attention, you gonna get the motherfucking money, you gonna have a better place to be at on that tip. You feel me?
Meek, did you
How
have that
about look? All right,
conversation
now,
with
let
him?
me say this. Look, but how about say if you signing me, and I just get you a little Dirk verse, or 21 my brother and I get 21. 21 verses cost 200,000. When you sign with me, you might get that for free. Is that not a fact, 21? You wouldn't do that for
Yeah,
me? Like,
yeah, yeah.
Can I say
You know
something?
that. You
so
know
what
that.
about that opportunity?
But look,
Like,
Meek,
and I want to
did
know.
you have that conversation with him and explain to him what, like, why you was offering what you was offering him?
No, we ain't get to that point. I
No,
should.
this
No,
fast. This
after
fast with
after
that.
after after the
Listen,
first
Yo, this Poundside manager.
after the first
Can nobody else
like
speak to Poundside except for me?
after the first offer, Meek did was it respectfully like, nah, bro, I can't take that, or was it like you feel like y'all just bump heads?
No,
They said Poundside manager in here. Let them speak.
it was respectfully like, no, we can't take that. We sent it back. We said we don't we way more valuable than that. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it was. Like, we know our value and we know what we align with and we know what we got going on. So at the end of the day, when you sent the deal over, it was just like, no, like we already got this
So what was
distribution
the
situation
problem?
going.
So what is the problem of this? What we talking about?
The problem not even about the deal. The problem never was about the deal. I would say that was ammo, but the problem never was about the deal. The problem was never about no 20,000 because it was never about the money.
So
Because
why we talking about 20,000 on the internet?
Well, you said why we talking at the end of the day, that's how he felt about the situation. So if he felt at the end of the day, damn, 20,000 brothers got this, that, and the third, this situation. If we feel like our situation is more structured and we feel that we know our value, we gonna bet on ourselves.
But nobody mad at you for that. Who I'm not. I negotiate deals every day.
But what
I
I'm
turn
saying is
down
that
and
we
take deals.
respectfully go ahead. You go ahead, talk.
No, I'm just saying that, like, so where do the problems stem from if that's not the problem?
The problem stem. I'm not even really want to go on where the problem stem from because it's not for everybody to hear.
Let me give you a full breakdown. And you say you Poundside manager. Poundside came and helped me pass out some fucking boxes at charity. I was giving out a bunch of toys in my neighborhood. You wasn't around. I don't even know you. They from my neighborhood. It wasn't no manager speaking for him. He came and helped me pass out some boxes. I said, young boy, whatever. When you see me out of town, we out. Every time I see him out, I still got 100 pictures. I still got all the DMs of us talking. Out everywhere with me, bringing them in rooms that is hard to get in. If you go back to if I pull my archives up from my Instagram, or if you go on my Twitter, I probably post Poundside on my Twitter more than 10 times, on my Instagram more than 10 times. Bro, I charge like $200,000, $300,000 a post.
I understand all that, but what I'm saying to you
but
is
listen what I'm saying,
but you
though.
talking about
Listen to what I'm saying.
Listen
To what I'm saying. I just want to finish this.
You talking about you don't know who you
Listen
talking
to what
to,
I'm
Mika.
saying.
You know
Listen
Omar
though,
T,
bro. Listen to what I'm saying. This was somebody that I handpicked out and just try to fight for. It wasn't no manager around talking about who they. I just tried to help somebody and pick them up and pulled them up. It wasn't even no money involved at first. These niggas was hanging around me in the studio, being able to get in the room, not even with me, with other rappers. They touched my page that got 15, 20 million followers on it. I didn't post them 10, 20 times. Where is the discrepancy at? What did Meek do wrong?
I'm not going to speak what Meek did wrong because that's not for everybody to know. But what I'm saying to you is, you talking about.
But just as a man, bro, listen. As grown men, you can't say that in a room with 5,000 people when I just explained to you my heart and my intentions, what I gave to a little nigga that ain't have nothing.
All right, so this what Meek did. This what Meek did wrong.
Can I speak?
Hold on.
Let him say, bro. On his
hey, y'all need to let them two talk, bro.
Let them talk. Let them talk.
In my eyes, this is what Meek did wrong. In my eyes, you just said Meek Poundside was with you every day, whatever, in the studio. You posted them 15 times. You showed them love. You brought them out on the stage every night. So y'all had a real relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all had a real genuine relationship. That's probably the only young boy that you fuck with to the maximum capacity in Philadelphia. Facts, right? Poundside get whatever in the casino such months ago. He getting a fight watch come off his wrist. Niggas pick it up, take it. He the hottest young boy in Philadelphia. We all know that. So the young boys clout chase him. Of course, this is what they gonna do. But at the end of the day, what you doing is you're provoking it because how he feel is, damn, Meek, my man. I fuck with Meek. Well, why Meek liking this bull picture? And why Meek following
Look, you come from Delaware,
him?
man.
Hey, bro, this
Why you
shit
got you
bullshit,
talking to
bro.
Big
Can
Meek
we
right
get
now,
back?
man? How?
Can we get
How is
back
you
to
talking like this, man?
niggas bridging the gap between
No,
niggas
this
that
is
don't
Big
got no
Meechy
money
talking
and
to his
niggas that
poppy
made
is
it?
a rat. He grew up in the
Hey
suburbs. He's a
Meek, hey
pussy.
Meek, hey
He
Meek, hey
cannot
Meek,
talk
hey
like this.
Meek,
What are you
hey
talking about?
Meek,
I know who
hey
he
Meek. You
is.
got a bunch
I
of
do not
niggas.
know who he
Hey
Hey
is,
Meek,
Meek, this
y'all.
what
hey
we was
Meek,
talking
hey
about
We do
Meek.
earlier.
not
You're a
know who he
big
is,
dog,
though,
man. You
y'all. This
can't
is
be
take
doing
him
that,
off
Hey
the
Meek, you
man.
stage.
got a bunch of niggas in
Come
here,
on,
bro.
It
That's
don't
man.
from your
matter. Y'all
city
gotta
that
take
Bro,
them
that's
off the
that's
bro, you
trying
stage
to
when
gotta
get
they
to where
do
you
chill,
that.
Meek.
going,
On
Period.
some
bro.
big
This
dog
is the
shit, you
Meek
gotta
room.
chill, bro. You
This is
can't
the
be
Meek
doing this
room. Y'all
shit,
gotta
bro.
take them off the stage when
You
they do
can't be
that.
doing that, bro.
Y'all
Nikki
gotta
gotta
take
talk
them
to
off the
them.
stage when they do that, though. It's no zero tolerance.
Hey
Zero.
yo, hey yo, can I say
Gotta
something,
have a
please,
conversation.
so
Let
I
her
can
Go
get
finish,
ahead,
my
Mike.
shit
Riley.
off
Go
for a
ahead.
nigga that's an up and coming rapper from Philly. Hey Meek, you not wrong for saying that you gave niggas shit because all the niggas you gave verses to, if they shit would have hit 10 million sales, niggas would have been saying you a real nigga. But like Kobe was saying, you gotta look at it. Every nigga don't got a view into the industry to see how shit work. They just looking at surface level. So you gotta understand, a lot of niggas don't know no better, bro. They
No,
don't.
but when we right here talking, and I just expressed to you that I came off my high horse to pull somebody up. This conversation ain't about no like, and this just from hood. This is for the streets.
I ain't gonna
This
lie
ain't
though,
even
Meek.
about no record deal, y'all.
Look,
This
Meek.
is
Oh,
about
Meek,
like
Meek, Meek, Meek. You my nigga. You know I love you to death, bro. But we can't be doing the street shit on Clubhouse, Meek.
Big
That
facts.
shit ain't gonna
That's
get
an
a nigga
You
ultra
on
nowhere, bro.
some
OG
That's
big
all.
OG
homie
zone
shit,
fact,
bro.
That
man.
shit
Come
gonna get a
on, you
nigga.
big
That shit
homie of
gonna
the
get a nigga
city.
fucked up,
Come
bro.
on, big homie.
And
You
and
And
talking.
that and
and
that's
y'all
and
and
just
that's
look,
the
listen.
whole-
watch
and
this.
that's
Listen
the
to
whole
yo,
thing.
yo.
Let
Listen to
me
what I'm
finish,
saying,
Carl.
21. I'm
Let me
listening
finish,
to
bro.
you.
Let me
You have
finish.
a
Let me
little
finish.
boy. Listen though, listen.
But
You
look,
have
one
a
mic,
little
one mic.
boy that
But
come
look,
from the
Meek, in the
suburb.
same
Listen, y'all. Let
token,
me
look.
get this out. Let me get this out, though,
But you
y'all.
going back to the street shit, Meek.
I'm
Don't do
not.
that.
I'm not. Listen, I said I ain't say I was gonna do nothing to him. I said, yo, you have a little boy from the suburbs on here telling Meek Mill, I know who he is. I don't know who he is, and everybody in this room know that's not true. Take him off the stage, y'all. That's all.
He
Y'all know that's
gone.
not.
He
Come on,
gone. He
man.
gone. He gone. But check
That,
this
but
out,
it'd
bro.
be that easy.
We
Don't
can't
like. Listen, y'all. Listen.
we can't be going back to the street shit on here. And in the same token, bro, like a nigga ain't expecting no fucking the CEO of Warner Records to get in a beef, bro. At the same time, too, like nigga can't be doing that neither, bro. Like every nigga you meet in this industry ain't finna be beefing with all your ops, bro. That ain't the way this shit works. So it's like niggas can't be tying the street shit with the music. Niggas gotta separate this shit somewhere, bro. Everybody gonna go down.
As
21. Do
far as
I
you
like
liking,
pictures? Look, hey, 21. I don't know about Atlanta street shit. Do I like pictures of niggas that you don't fuck with and ops? Do you see me do that sometimes?
Yeah, hell
Do
yeah.
you do you think I do that with any intent to come
Hell
at you?
nah, hell nah. Cause you don't even supposed to
Fuck.
know that. Son,
Yeah,
nigga,
come on, man.
you
What the?
don't even need to know my ops unless we
Yeah, and
together and we
you don't
team.
even talk to me about that shit. I don't get involved in that.
So can I say something? This awkward. 21 gave me a free feature, up and coming, and didn't ask for nothing in return. It was my job to go promote that song. It was my job, and I'm an up and coming artist. It was my job to do all that. So if Meek gonna give you 20,000 in your pocket, and believe me, I came from nothing. I'm not gonna near say that ain't no money or nothing like that because it's an opportunity. I'm gonna use Dream Chaser everywhere I go. Like that's what you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it. This nigga is plugged with Jay-Z. This nigga is plugged with this person. This nigga plugged with that person. So at the end of the up and coming artists gotta push that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
But
push yourself.
even that though, Valerie, like okay, even if you feel like the 20,000 ain't a good situation for you, we could still move on and have mutual respect and agree to disagree on a fucking contract. We
Exactly.
don't gotta goddamn use that shit to tear each other down and call each other all this shit, bro. Like, I don't meet
Super
you don't
facts.
need to fake the rapport,
Hey
bro.
Meek, can I
This
All
ask
shit
you
I
a
was
so much.
saying,
Kim,
y'all,
you
This
still
shit
on here,
sometimes
so
Kim?
much.
listen
This
though.
shit
All
so
I
much
was
bigger
saying
than that,
is
Meek.
I don't
It's
know who
bigger than
that
that.
kid is. I'm just telling y'all, soon as y'all hear people talking like that, just hit the button for me. This is my room,
hey Meek,
y'all.
can I ask you a
Kim.
question
Period.
from
And I
as an
have look,
artist
y'all
from
look.
Philly though?
I have look. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Like when I'm trying to help, I have zero tolerance for shit. Like I seen Nipsey get killed by bums, bro. I have zero tolerance for that shit, bro. I'm in war zone mode for anybody that's trying to tear us down. No, that's where I'm at. And nobody can change me. I've been through too much. I'm trying to help out. Take them out the room. This is a Meek room, y'all. I'm trying to help.
Hey
Fuck
Kim,
that.
let's resort back to the
You
Philadelphia
need that.
situation with the
I
younger
wanna I
artists.
wanna add something
Yeah.
real quick. This is
Kim,
Barreline's
Yeah.
talking. This
Yeah. Go ahead,
week,
Barry.
Meek has supported two of my artists, Young K, ESTG, without nothing. Just posted Young K, like showing him love. And Young K is from Philly, so Meek does support artists when he believes in them. You also gotta give him something to
Wow.
believe. Like he
Can
didn't
I?
have to. He
And
didn't
I'm
have to post G or K in the last 2 weeks. He posted them 3 times, each of them.
One
So
thousand
yeah.
percent.
so
You
when he
could hear
wants
the
to
passion
support
in
an
him.
artist, he's gonna do it. And I've seen him do it firsthand.
A
So
million
Yeah.
times.
Kim,
Man, let's just look at Meek artist Vori. I have
Kim.
never seen no
Yeah.
artist support their artist the way this man Meek do it. And real shit, I seen the biggest artists have artists. The way this man support niggas he believe in and niggas he fuck with is uncomparable, bro. Like real
Before they
shit.
sign anything,
Bef-
this
Before
nigga
they
still loving
sign
everybody, bro.
anything, like this nigga put niggas on their page. I walk in studio sessions and see niggas. I see niggas on jets. It ain't even about no 20,000. Like, goddamn, T-Pain turned down 900K from fucking Interscope and took 20,000 from Akon. Niggas just need to understand and
Factory, and that's
smarten
what I
up.
was, and that's what I was about to speak on.
Kim,
Like
Like
Kim,
niggas
can
need
you
to
to
speak
see
on
that
the
because
Philadelphia
because I
situation
feel
still?
like me. I
hold
feel
on for a
like
second. Hold on.
honestly,
But I ain't
I
gonna hide.
feel.
Look, we don't
Hold on,
we
hold
we
on,
don't
hold on. Look,
we
I
don't even gotta convince niggas to sign the $20,000 deal
at
because
all.
it
I
ain't
feel like
for
it's just a nigga
everybody. But
thing.
niggas can still respect each other if they don't agree on a contract, bro. That's what I'm
Facts,
saying.
facts.
Well, that
I
was
feel
It
that was
it's
don't
a
it
something
don't
problem.
gotta
different
get
Like
that far. Even if you feel like the 20 ain't for you, it ain't enough for you.
I
It's
feel
the
like we
way
missing
niggas
the
re-
Philly aspect of the conversation though.
it's not just Philly. It I ain't feel like about it. Philly. I, It's about it's the not even people, that about our Philly. culture. What it's about is our culture. Like somebody will
Right.
turn down 20,000 for Meek because he's Meek and he's a nigga, but they gonna go take it from them crackers. That's gonna take everything from them.
Here's the thing.
Facts,
Here's the thing. What
facts.
he trying to
I
get
don't
through to
think it's
y'all. Here's the
about
thing he
no.
trying to get through to y'all. Even if Meek was to take a nigga out of Philly and blow him the fuck up, niggas still gonna hate him from Philly because it's too much in him. So it's gonna happen regardless. Niggas just
I'm an
don't
artist on
understand.
the ground, right? I'm an artist on the ground, just like the boy Tafia said that he wanted to meet artists or Vori wanted to meet artists. I'm just saying, it's niggas in Philly that I know that have the same type of numbers and impactment in the city that they have. So for a nigga that's sitting at the ground level, some niggas look at that like, damn, why can't you sign a nigga from Miami?
All
Or
right,
how can you
now
do
bang,
this?
bang. Now I'm about to break it down. Tafia, how long has me and you been talking before I signed you to a deal? Like, how long did that take?
Before I signed the deal, shit, 2 years.
2 fucking years. So this guy had to get up on me 2 years and keep coming back up to me. Yo, such and such. Yo, what's up with this deal? Yo, he chased this opportunity for 2 years. That's the difference, bro. I didn't know him.
Yeah, I mean, that's
But
easy, but
and not even that, too. Look, I'm about to tell you, bang. Tafia come out with a video every week. We told him to slow down from stop shooting out videos. The label did so we can organize. He come out with a video every week. I don't give a fuck where you from. That's being too geographic. I'm trying to help some black
business.
people
no,
win.
Meek, so
Like,
can I ask you
listen,
what is it why
listen.
you
And look,
don't fuck
Mean
with
in
Philly
here.
artists though?
Look, Mean in here. P&B in here. Fucking Fat G's. Look, I did a verse with Fat G's before while I was signed. Proud of Otta while I was signed. These niggas ain't had no record deals.
Let me
While
ask you
I was
something, Meek.
signed,
No,
Lil had a record
Cause
deal. Listen,
but
look,
me
look.
being a nigga, me being a nigga from Philly, you doing a song with Fat G's, that was your real young boy from your hood, bro.
No, that's
That
not my
don't,
real young boy from my hood. I hang in South Philly, bro. I don't hang where Fat G's and they from
bro. You was
47
pulling Fat
Compton.
G's on stage at Powerhouse when you was still a local artist, me.
No, you not. You don't. You have the wrong information,
Hey
bro. I'm
yo, see,
telling you
this where we
that.
get it confused at. This where we get it
Yeah,
confused
I
at.
know.
Like, no
Look, let me tell you
disrespect.
this. From the age of 16, I've been hanging out in South Philadelphia. I met Fat G's through Fat Reese or somebody while he was rapping. That's mean, little brother. They don't hang around me. I don't know him far as of a rapport from hanging with him. I seen a young guy in the neighborhood. I just helped. I got I'm a boss out on the radio. I got house party on the radio. I got intro out. Fat G's ain't got 10,000 views on YouTube. I'm just going to the max. I'm going to levels that y'all never even seen before to help promote y'all, and y'all still can't even see it. You understand what's going on?
No, I see you
Like,
help, nigga. I'm not gonna get mad because it's not me that you the one that's helping.
but
I'm
what
just
is the
asking
problem?
questions. I'm just asking questions that I hear a nigga's voice on. These not my discrepancies. I'm just on the streets and I'm hearing what niggas are saying. I'm not mad. I'ma work for mine. You feel me?
But every
If I
time you
do
say
enough to get
you,
noticed,
look, I get 1,000 DMs a day. Every time you DM me about some music, what do I do? 9 times out of 10.
You like the post.
Or if you ask me a question about something, what do I do 9 times out of 10 though? Do I answer you or do I just act like I don't see you at all?
No, bro, I never said. That's why I said these not
But I'm
my.
asking, I'm just
No,
asking
yeah,
you a
you
question.
answer, bro. You answer. You keep it G with me.
And what I'm saying is, if you
But
know
but
that,
but
listen,
ha,
no, listen,
but you never do. You
listen, bang,
never
I'm
you
about to answer
never.
this. If you know I'm so far gone, like if I hit Jay-Z in the DM, look, I just
Thank
did
you.
money with Jay-Z. If I hit him in the DM, he probably ain't gonna answer. This is a young kid from my hood saying that if he hit me from a DM about some music while I'm far gone, I'ma still open that bitch and be like, no, that shit ain't really cool. Or yeah, that shit hot right there. Keep pushing, young nigga. You shouldn't be on here asking me about or explaining what you think I'm doing wrong. You should be
Right.
explaining that, yo, Meek do really answer when I text him on a DM. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all.
And when
Yeah,
you hear them
that's
rap
crazy.
niggas say shit like that, you need to
See,
tell them,
that's why I
nah,
wanted
Meek
to
ain't
get
like
on
that.
here and speak and not type, because now we have to talk and explain everything we say and stand on it at the reply. Like, you can't, like, and I'm gonna stop right now. I can't just talk and say 10 things and then you just say one thing. No, I gotta address your points by point so we make sure everything is logical and fact. Every time you hit me, I don't answer every time, but I make sure I get back at every rapper that hit me and ask me. G1000. He's the last rapper that asked me to post his shit from Philadelphia. I got so many DMs from people asking me to post music. I post that shit and they ain't even answer that shit. By the time he looked back up, that shit was up. So these type people, like how you up there, you saying you hearing from the hood. I think you should be up here like, no, Meek do be answering when
I
niggas
do
talk.
it. Any rapper in here that know me know I say that. Nigga, you told me to come to Atlanta. I tell
But
niggas when
now
you
there's
leave Philly,
4,000 people in
bro.
here and you saying that I'm
Anytime
disconnected.
no,
You just said you
no,
know Wallo disconnected and Meek Mill is
no,
not connected.
no. In some areas, bro, you are disconnected, bro. In some areas, you are, and that's not your fault because you successful, bro. But all I'm saying is, certain niggas be feeling certain ways about certain shit. I'm just voicing that. I'm not saying that that's everyone's opinion. I'm just saying some things of how this is how people feel about some things, bro.
So what point is you making, and you're allowed to make that point right now in front of everybody, bang? Like, what are niggas feeling that they have a right to feel a way about that matters to this conversation right now that could push us forward?
Right now, I just feel like the only argument niggas got is no bridge. Like it's nobody telling niggas, all right, this is what you want to do. You want to be a rapper. All right, this is how you get your business straight, or this is how you get to a producer, or this is even how you even get to a bigger artist or a bigger opportunity. Niggas don't even know how to get to a bigger or a better opportunity. Everybody in Philly, you know, it's the streets or it's probably music or sports. Niggas is illiterate, bro. Niggas don't know no better. So niggas is getting emotional because nobody is sitting them down and saying, yo, listen, this is not how you go about shit. Maybe this is how you go about shit in the street, but not in music. Everybody's saying it on here, but it's only probably 2 or 3 people that will really give you that conversation in real life.
No, but but to keep it all the way real,
No,
like
That's real
Wallo
shit
get that
though.
conversation up though.
no,
But
but in
I
that's
get
Philly,
why
that
but in Philly,
conversation up too.
everyone no,
I
but
nah,
get
but in
he's
Philly, but in
removed.
Philly, you got a lot of artists in Philly, right? That say they about their business and they getting their money and all that, and they don't want to listen to nobody unless it's a person that got millions of dollars. They think the person that's winning, or they think the person that got all the platinum records is the only person that know the game. So
On rap knocks.
a lot of these young dudes be talking that talk, but they be, and I'm not talking about nobody's situation like that's going on. I'm saying in general, a lot of dudes be having managers that's not managers. A lot of dudes be saying they artists and they really not artists. A lot of dudes be rapping 2 times out of a week but hustling 24/7, catching cases and all this crazy shit. Like
But
this shit be sounding weird because at
yo,
the end of the day, y'all trying to put a whole lot of weight on one man.
Yeah.
Everybody can't
Yeah.
walk
let me
across no
And
fucking
this
yo,
was
I
stage.
got
my
I
whole
got a
look.
Yeah.
Let me
question
say
though.
this.
Like
I,
what
And
how
this
do y'all
was my whole reason to create this room in front of the world, so we can grow better, so people can come in this room and really express to our neighborhood, our community. Yo, lift up a little bit, man. This shit getting
yo,
too bad, man. Look what
Yeah.
if
hey
they
yo,
hearing y'all. This shit might be recorded. My most embarrassing part of being recorded is gonna be arguing with these young boys, right? I'll take
hey,
that, and,
hey, I
and
got a
and
question.
I understand that. But I want people to understand what our issues is and what people is coming up here saying is looking kind of bad. Like it's bad,
Yo,
and
I
we
want to
gotta
put some
fix that.
positive energy in the air though, cause I you know I signed a couple niggas for Philly like Young K and fucking Lil Mook,
And there's some. I feel like Philly got a movement. I look positive at Philly. I think it's trending in the right direction. You feel me?
Facts.
Like the nigga
Very
Boona, I see what you doing. My nigga Boona, what he doing. Like it's a lot of positive
Correct.
shit going on in Philly. I don't see a lot of negative shit like
And what
outside
everybody
looking
That's what
in.
we need to talk
You know what I'm
about.
saying?
That's really what we need to talk about. That
I see a
positive
lot of
shit.
good shit
No,
coming from
facts.
Philly. I think that's the next shit to pop. Me personally, and I done
No,
signed
I agree.
that's fact.
superstars. You feel me?
I just feel like everybody need to find their niche though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody gotta find their niche. Nobody should feel entitled to another nigga's success. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta find their niche.
Everybody needs to find their niche, but everybody doesn't have access. So
That's
the
my
issue
whole
But
thing.
your
That's
grind,
that's
your
the whole
grind, your
issue though.
grind is
Like I
your
think that's
access
the
though.
But
yeah. You
also,
gotta have
Yeah.
that
Your
your
drive.
grind
grind
is
is
your
definitely
access.
the access.
I,
they just
That's
yeah,
not the
but you could.
argument. Your grind is definitely the access, but I think the issue with everybody's hitting it but not really getting it is the point that Meek is king right now in Philly. He's king. All the little young boys want the feature. Everybody wants Meek support. Everybody wants his cosign.
Man,
Yeah, but
But
Uzi
you
everybody
gotta,
King
can't
too,
get
you
though.
that.
got.
But look, Uzi King too, PNB King too. We
But
are
not
Benny
like
Siegel
you.
But
King too.
But
Gillie the
but
Kid.
not
Like,
like
look,
you.
look. My motivation came from Major Figures, Diamond District, Cassidy. Like people, like that's where my motivation came from. That's all I needed, y'all.
Man, people don't
But
even
people
I ain't
do
just
gotta
playing
understand
about
that.
them
understand,
guys.
Yeah,
like,
but people see you. You're in the media. You're front of face on Instagram, front of face on Twitter. You're in their faces 24/7.
Yeah, but
You're
he
king.
also
You
just
got a
had
But
a
he's
different
new
standard
still
of
one
living.
motivation
person
So
though.
they're
though.
looking.
but
So,
Niggas,
Meek, do
niggas,
you feel
niggas
like
also got mad
them niggas don't
opportunity
get the
too though.
same flack as you?
But look,
Hey,
how
I
y'all
ain't gonna
putting
lie.
all
Though.
that pressure
I
on
got.
one
I
nigga
don't
though?
give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't
niggas
hey,
care.
got
one mic,
real
one
life
mic,
at
one
the
I'm
mic,
not
end
one
of
here
the
for
mic,
day
that.
though.
y'all.
Hey, time out, time out. How y'all putting all that pressure on one nigga though? I don't
Hey,
understand
Meek.
that
Right.
shit.
Hey, Meek.
That's
Hey,
That's
what
a
I'm
lot
Meek.
of
saying.
Hey,
How
pressure
y'all
on
hey,
one
doing
Like,
that?
nigga, dog.
like,
Meek.
can I
Meek.
speak real
Meek.
quick?
What?
Can I
What
speak?
So
artists
if you
you
give a
feel
nigga,
like?
if he, y'all talking about that 20 racks, if he signed 7 niggas, 20 racks, he in debt. That's a lot of debt.
Can I
Hey,
speak real?
Meek.
For to
Meek.
sign
I got a
100 different
question for
niggas,
Meek, yo.
y'all bugging.
I got a
Let him
question.
No
ask the question.
bullshit.
Go ahead.
What Philly rapper you feel like pulled you up?
Oskino was one of the first niggas to really do a verse with me. Like when I wasn't signed and he ain't had no benefit to it. Like we was in Ghost Basement. He was signed to stay probably like, young nigga, you on fire. I fuck with your shit. I'm going in. And we used to look up to Oskino. We thought he like from the streets, when you see you beat the system a bunch of times, you made it, he got hit up. He looked like he damn near superhero to us because he survived everything. I was happy at that moment when he did that. He did that for me at that time.
I just feel
I
like
just
What
I
go ahead,
just feel like
KP.
what
y'all
what
can't
Go
put
ahead,
other
that much.
artists
KP.
besides
Y'all can't put
PNB?
that much pressure on one man. Like
Yeah.
he got
Hey,
his
I'm
own
gonna
fuck.
put it like
He got
this. When
he
when
got his.
Ross blew up Meek Mill, Zoe my witness. How many fuck niggas and how many bitch niggas, pussy niggas, people in Miami call Ross for blowing up a Philly nigga, Zoe?
1,000 niggas. Like why Ross ain't
Everybody in the city call Ross a fuck nigga for blowing up another nigga from another state instead of a Miami nigga. But
that's that
that's
nigga
it.
shit.
We go through.
Yeah,
Trust me,
that's
Philly,
nigga shit. We
Philly. Hey,
gotta
listen.
separate niggers from niggas.
This
Hey,
shit is
Right.
listen.
that
Philly,
Nigga
Philly
shit.
is worse. Philly is worse than Miami, but we go through the same shit in Miami. We go through the same shit. Same shit. Like niggas be ignorant, niggas don't think clear, and this and that. Niggas be just pointing fingers instead of really working and
All
getting
right, so
jobs.
can I ask some of y'all industry guys in here a question? Now, all right, let's just say half of y'all cool with Lord Durk and them, and half of y'all cool with Quando Rondo. And when Meek said that he couldn't sign Philly artists because they was beefing, but niggas in Philly
Hey,
that's
look,
in
we
the
can't make
streets.
this that type of
No,
Yeah,
I'm
conversation.
we
saying,
put
no,
it
I'm
like
saying
that.
like for street
Jeremy, bro,
shit
that's
and
the way
industry shit.
you are,
Yeah,
man.
this ain't
No,
no
I'm
street
saying
platform.
no. He said he wouldn't
So
sign
let me
Philly
finish.
artists because they was beefing, and but nigga Philly
Look,
artists see him
look,
coexist with
let's
artists
be
that's
realistic.
beefing in the industry, bro.
Look, we can't speak on nobody's names and
Let's
shit like
speak
that.
on the
Look,
beef
but
that ended.
Bang, you know in Philadelphia, right? If I sign a certain group of people, am I not warm with them people? Yes or no to the people on the
Bro, if
stage?
you get these niggas money, bro,
No,
that's gonna
no,
be
no.
the last
Let's
thing
be
on their
yes or no,
mind,
bro.
me.
Bro, yo, listen.
No, I don't
If
think
I
that.
sponsor
No,
the people that's trying to kill you, you not trying to get at me?
no, bro, you a rapper.
Now, let me tell you this. Everybody in Philadelphia right now on this stage, if I put DC Chains and sponsor, listen though, and sponsor the guys that's trying to kill y'all, are we gonna have smoke? Or is our neighborhood like that?
For
Yeah,
sure.
That's
For
definitely
sure.
a
For
fact.
So
sure.
Bay,
Every
I
But
know
neighborhood
you.
don't
how
charge
how
that.
So
can
don't
how
be on the
y'all
phone saying it's not like that.
it's
You know
not
it.
it's not
Every
it's
neighborhood like that.
Bang,
not
he just
bro, y'all
bang,
PMB.
looking
bang,
at rap. Y'all talking
bang.
about a rapper, bro. Y'all
Bang,
talking
they
about a
got
nigga
mad,
that's trying
but
to
Bang,
It's
save
still a
people
streets
listen,
though.
lives.
but
Hey,
Bang,
bang,
Talk
bang,
out of
bang,
Philly
they
bang.
got
fans
mad
back,
at
bro.
Meek for liking
The
pictures, bro.
picture, yeah, I was
Listen,
about to
they
Hey,
say
got
hey,
that.
mad at
hey,
Because he
hey,
liking
feel
real
as
pictures.
quick,
though he
yo,
was
yo,
hanging
yo,
with Meek,
everybody,
bro. He
everybody.
You
felt
think
like
about
Meek
that
was his
shit.
friend.
You think
Yo,
about
yo,
Y'all
that shit.
looking
yo,
at it
yo,
different,
Rivalry,
bro. He
bro.
looking at
yo,
Meek like
yo.
that was his friend, bro. He
Yo,
looking like I was with Meek every day. I was hanging around him on a personal level. That's why he feel like that. He don't feel like that because Mika was trying to sign him. He feel like you was my man. We was hanging and banging and slanging, and now you hanging with a nigga I'm venting to you probably about
it's
saying I want
business.
to do something to him.
He's a rapper. Remember you said he's a
Look,
rapper.
bang,
But
It's
he
a
bang,
said
bang,
that
business.
they was
bang,
hanging together on
bang.
friend
No,
level.
listen, bang. When you talk, you are giving a yo. Hold up, y'all. Y'all can't hear. You are giving a vision when you say he might have felt like this. He might have felt like that. That's your vision of the way you think that he may have felt. The fact is, if you really want to talk the facts, one of them young boys over there grew up in my fucking house my whole life. My mom raised one of them in real life. And the only reason I really like the way they rap. I really like their songs. I took away the opportunity of signing them because a young nigga in my neighborhood, I told that to them to their face. They know that's the way I feel. After the young nigga that flipped on me that I gave all my support to, you know what I'm from the streets. What you think I'm gonna say after that? Fuck you. Y'all know this. Why y'all acting like the streets ain't the streets no more? The shit we talking about, bang. You know if I sign certain people, I'm gonna inherit they beef. This
Facts.
Philadelphia where people get murdered. Why you on here saying that?
That's just like hanging
That's
with a
anywhere in the world
motherfucker.
though.
You
Yeah,
get they
why you
beat.
saying
Yeah.
that on here, bang? You know
Yeah,
that. You don't have
that's
to be
anywhere. That
political
ain't
here. This
just
the real
that's
room.
anywhere.
I ain't gonna lie,
Motherfucker, when
you
people
you you
look
put
at
a
it
you put a
business
chain
wise
on
like
one
they
of my ops,
supposed to,
nigga.
it'll
Your
be
ass a op.
different.
Yeah, bro. Straight up,
People
that
not
shit
You
looking
put a
anywhere.
at it
Yeah,
Hey,
chain
like
on
yeah,
my
that
yo,
y'all know
op,
what
let's
business
that
nigga.
wise.
You
let's
is,
try
put
but
to
money in my
we
op
ain't even
pocket,
gonna
yo
nigga.
sit here to talk the
let's
play.
try to
That
We
that
here to
same that
build up,
same money he
y'all.
put in my op pocket,
yo,
he gonna
let's try
put
to
it on the
direct this
nigga head.
conversation
Yes.
another way because this shit is all over the internet and it's
Hey,
like it's
yo,
too many
for
people
Yo,
in this
real.
it's
room.
not
Yes, we
really
gotta
no
make it
bad
productive.
conversation, y'all.
No,
Look,
it's not a bad
Yeah,
look,
conversation,
they
but to
y'all
they
be
see a
ain't
honest
bad with
though,
this
headline and
shit.
y'all running with a headline from 30 seconds of a piece of a conversation. That's on y'all, man. We building up, and it's people that's learning from this shit, and I'm connecting with people that I never connected with. I
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
fuck
been
with
on,
that
all
yo,
of
hold on,
my friends.
we've been on this shit for 2 hours, bro. Let's figure out how we can fix
So,
this shit, mend this shit, and move forward, bro. Like
Yeah,
on
it
a
got
hey,
positive note.
it got
hey,
me
hey, hey, hey,
simplifying
hey,
that shit
yo,
for sure.
I'm with
hey,
Hey,
gang.
hey,
we
hey,
got
yo, but
JD on
listen,
here. I like to hear
hey,
from JD, yo.
but yo, hold up, but to the solutions though. Wolf spoke on it earlier. Kim, myself, Wolf, we putting together stuff in Philly as we speak that's going to help bridge that educational piece. Because truth of the matter is, it shouldn't be Meek's job to become an educator as
That's
well
one
as any
person.
other artist. If we keeping it 100, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody got different roles, everybody got different lanes. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely been putting that together, creating something that's solutions based in regards to financial literacy. So when you get 20K, what can you invest it in? What can you do with it? How we go ahead and help artists understand certain levels of the game. Also, the different ways that we spend different things positively so that we can go ahead and send a different message to our youth to keep our youth out the way. I'm using city relationships and resources to help leverage young brothers and get them away from the streets. So stuff like this is happening in Philly. We putting this stuff together. People can feel free to reach out to us. You know what I mean?